Sausages. I'm your host, Kielbasa Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Chorizo Green.
Baby, boys and girls, gravy of all ages, I am here in front of you, humbled yet again, because as it came down the pipe, I heard the eternal words that will set my soul on fire like a young man in Chicago, acquitted.
Oh my God.
That man chuckling in the background is the big cocktail weenie himself, Nick Utam.
It's today Taco Tuesday. What's going on?
It's always taco day. And finally, Knockwurst Slice. Okay, perfect. Proud of that intro. So, folks,
thanks, boss.
Yeah. So, folks, we are back with episode 166, I believe, of World Class Bullshitters. Yeah, I've lost count too. Sorry. So this week's show is going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yes, you see the title correctly. There's some Star Wars Episode 9 leaked images, and guess what? Nobody really gives a shit. But we always talk about Star Wars. This is the fandom menace, so we're going to cover it as we always do. We also are going to talk about Shazam. Nick and I have both seen it. We're going to talk about that compared to Captain Marvel, but we're going to do our best to not ruin the movie experience for anybody because it's not out for the general public, and so we don't want to give out too much. So don't worry. When we review it, it will be safe enough that you don't have to click off. And if you get too worried, don't worry. It's not going to be the main focus of the show. So, first off, let's give a very special shout out to our listener of the week. So, our listener of the week, his name is Jeremy Peerboom. Now, we've all met Jeremy. He's a great dude, friend of the channel, big supporter, big enthusiast. Hell, if you're in our Facebook group, you've probably met him too. But this week, Jeremy went above and beyond the Call of Duty. So, we sold Dong Lover shirts over the summer last year, and they were very, very successful for us. And so, Jeremy picked one of those up, and not only did he wear it to C2E2, which is one of the biggest conventions in America, he wore it and met Paul Rudd, Ant-Man himself. And Ant-Man not only was kind and took photos with him, but he complimented him on his Dong Lover shirt. So it's official, guys. Paul Rudd likes our shit.
Oh, yeah. Yes. We've made it, damn. Maybe he'll go on the Late Show, and then he'll show a clip of that kid from Marley and Me, and then we have truly made it to the big time, baby. Woo!
Marley and Me is the movie about the dead dog with Owen Wilson, but I get where you're going. I like the enthusiasm. Let's keep this shit rolling. So,
wait, no, which one am I thinking of?
Mac and Me.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
Fucking, I got Owen. Oh, God.
How do you mess up Owen Wilson to Paul Rudd? I think Paul Rudd's going to hate us now.
I'm ashamed of myself. At the very least, I hope that dead dog hates us.
Oh, that's jeez. You know, I didn't care if the world got destroyed on Independence Day. As long as Boomer lived, I was okay with it. Shit. That fucking movie. I know. But I also wanted to say welcome. We've had a huge week here on the channel. We've gained over 1,000 subscribers since Monday. We've had hundreds of thousands of views, and we got new patrons. 2 of them requested to be private and anonymous, so I won't be saying anything about them on air, but we do have a patron that we'd like to give a shout out to for joining our page. So let me pull that up real quick, and we will give a shout out to our newest patron, as I'm super prepared for all this shit, Peyton. So Peyton, thank you very much for joining the World Class Bullshitters Patreon page. For those who are members of the World Class Bullshitters Patreon page, we just uploaded a View to a Kill commentary this morning, so that was a lot of fun. We had Trent, who's a patron, on. We also are going to do After Hours tonight, which we're going to talk a little bit about our buddy Jussie Smollett, as well as AOC, because she's so funny right now. And then we're going to give you guys, since next week is WrestleMania week, we have a little bonus, a countdown of our favorite WrestleMania matches. And we were going to do commentaries, but Dion passed out. So we'll get the commentaries at a later date.
I was really drunk.
You were, but it was an awesome
Spoiler alert, number 1 is Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez.
Oh, he can't spoil it. He can't. God damn it.
No, but folks, if you're a wrestling fan or you just like to hear us talk, that is going to be a good one for you. And I don't think Kendo's connection cut out at all in that one. So be prepared for that. And we're also going to give you something bonus too.
It wasn't storming.
What?
I said because it wasn't storming that night.
And what else? Oh, yeah. Well, thanks, Kendo. Now you threw me off my loop. I was excited. This is going to be our last live show for 2 weeks. So next Thursday night, Dion and I will be in New York City, so we will not be able to record the show. And the following week, we'll be in Chicago for Star Wars Celebration again, so we won't be able to record the show. Now, speaking of Star Wars Celebration, we're getting closer and closer. That is what the 8th through 11th or something like that. So we're going to be 11th through the 15th. Excuse me. We're going to be in Chicago. We're going to have a lot of fun with everyone out there, and we're going to have a meet and greet, a hangout. So that'll be at Patty Mac's Pub and Grill. You can just Google it and find us. We'll be there that Friday from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. And then there may be an after party. It's Chicago. There's tons of shit to do. So if you're looking for something to do at 2 in the morning and Subway's not open, come hang out with us. Now, let's talk about the community here on the channel. So as you guys know, we like to help the community grow, not just for the channel, but, with people in our community that have projects, endeavors, artistic endeavors in particular. So I have 2 I want to share with you guys right now. So first off, back to our buddy, Jeremy Peerboom. It has been his life stream to launch an IndieGoGo campaign, and this is going to go live tonight at midnight. So if you would like to help someone out, achieve their goal, Realm Raiders is going to be available at midnight. It's a comic book for all ages. Jeremy is the man who met Paul Rudd. So if you do love the Dong Lover shirt and you love Paul Rudd, Jeremy is the guy. And the stuff looks really great. He's got nicely colored artwork. It looks awesome. I've been seeing this for a while because I met Jeremy back in August, and he's like, "Should I do it, man?" I said, "Yeah, you should do it." And he got excited, and he has made his dream come true. So we've done it. Jeremy's done it, and it'll be available for you guys. So we will have the link tweeted out tonight when it goes live, and you can find that over on our Facebook page as well if you're always going to be hanging out there. So why not check that out? We also have one more that we'd like to talk about. This comes from our good friend Keenan. Where are we at on that one? Here we go. Where's the URL? I had the page linked up. Give me a second. I'm prepared, I swear. For some reason, it won't let me check it out. Give me a second. There we go. Boom. So this one right here is the Executioner, the prologue. So this is another independent comic book that we're going to help promote on the channel. So if you guys are into Comicsgate and all that stuff, or you're not into Comicsgate and you just want some good entertainment to read, make sure that you check this out as well. It's over on IndieGoGo, and here's some sampling of the artwork. It looks good, very good, damn fine comic book. I'm going to back this one myself. As you can see, there we go, nice and colored, very professional. Everything looks fantastic. So while you're checking those out, I think there's one more project that you guys want to hear about, and that's ours, Stealing Solo, which obviously has been completed in terms of the campaign. We had a little hiccup, but we're back on track, and I thought I'd show you guys a page. So here you go, folks. If you'd like to see some Stealing Solo, there you go, right there. Sorry, Dion, you're not on this page, but eventually...
Oh, no.
I know, right? You show up later in the story, but there you guys go. There's a little snippet of Stealing Solo. There's Kendo, myself, Nick, and our hostage down in the basement.
Fucking so. Nick, you got Yoko Ono on the page to show everybody, but you don't have me on there. That's fucking great. At least my boy Blue Watcher and Pagan are out there cheering for me. I got some love in this motherfucker.
Hey, some is better than none, dude. There we go. But I know a lot of people have been very patient with the comic. As I said, there's a lot done. I just don't want to show every page because then why, spoil the twists and stuff for you guys. But I will be done sooner than you think. We'll get it off to the printer, and then I'll have it shipped out, and we'll talk about some other projects in the future. But there you guys go. There's another look at Stealing Solo, and I'll be posting this tomorrow on Twitter and on IndieGoGo so everyone can have a chance to check it out, that back to the project. So now on with the show. Let's talk about Star Wars Episode 9. So, I know, dude. I feel the same way, man. It's heartbreaking for us. Our friendship has lasted for over a decade at this point. Yeah. And one of the pillars, besides alcohol and pro wrestling and comic books, has always been Star Wars. And we always see, the thing is, when we first became friends, Star Wars was over. It was in that really good afterglow period where Episode 3 made everybody happy for the most part. We had the Clone Wars that had just started a few months earlier, so we were into that. And we had the Force Unleashed video game. We had some great stuff. So we were pumped as Star Wars fans. Yes. And then as our friendship got better, Star Wars got worse. And now we're here with Star Wars Episode 9, and we have our first look at the movie. Now, have you had a chance to look at this, guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Sadly, yes. My fucking curiosity refuses to abandon me, and my dumb ass looked the shit
up. Many questions.
Yeah.
My biggest question is this real?
No, apparently it's not the official poster. It's as explained, by the geniuses on the internet, I should say. So gigantic fucking grain of salt. But apparently, this is just part of that process where they have, a lot of test posters and concept posters, and those are apparently some of them, which it doesn't really make me feel better because it's like, oh, you guys had a lot of time to work on this, and this is the one that gets put out there. I can only fucking imagine what the actual poster is going to look like.
Well, so Nick, Kenda, do you guys think this is real? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I hope not.
I don't think so. I don't at all.
Now, I think there are certain elements that have to be real.
Yes.
But I think there are some elements, and I think this is maybe like a test poster. But some of the, I think if you look closely in the background, there's that speeder from Solo: A Star Wars Story, and that Y-wing from that kids cartoon.
Yeah.
But I think, and I don't know, the Chewbacca stuff. Chewbacca looks legit, and I think is the Oscar Isaac picture him from Uncharted. I don't know.
No,
I know he's not in Uncharted, folks. By the way, if anyone's out there thinking he's not in Uncharted, no shit. No shit.
That's the
Thanks.
joke.
But
I think. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, let's play like this is real, hypothetically.
Oh,
Yeah, if this is real, then we have a big problem because we don't know who. Usually on Star Wars posters, we know the characters who are on the front of it. There are a lot of characters on this one we have no idea who the fuck they are, and it's really odd because we're gonna have to watch the movie and figure out who they are, and then be invested in the poster and the movie. Like they're adding new characters in the 11th hour for what reason?
Like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh shit. good point.
Why does C-3PO have a bandolier?
And Chewbacca's bowcaster.
and a bowcaster.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another image I'm going to show in a minute, but we'll talk about this for a couple of moments. So, first off, and somebody just sent a super chat. I'll read these in order, guys, but this is the point I wanted to make. Rey has Anakin/Luke's lightsaber back. It got destroyed in episode The Last Jedi. I couldn't even think of it. Sorry, the numbers. I don't mind like Johnny Wishbone. So she's got, if this is real, she's got this lightsaber back, which is a problem for me. It's like, one of the Jedi, I guess, what is it, the Trials? Well, there's the Trials, but then you have to build your own lightsaber. Right. We saw it in the deleted scene of Return of the Jedi. It's just kind of a thing they do.
Yeah, it's part of the lore. It's just,
it's a rite of passage.
Yeah,
she just
and not just speaking as a Star Wars expert. It's in multiple books. It's in multiple behind the scenes. It's part of the canon. So when and officially that a lot of that. So the young Jedi shit, young Obi-Wan, all that shit. That's all part of the canon, and that's the shit that they kept. So again, just so we're clear. Especially when you built this character that's so powerful and specifically doesn't have to do the same things the Jedi before her did, yet she's keeping a lightsaber that's not hers. That's part of the canon. So just make sure when this shit happens, you guys have the ammunition that is officially part of the canon that they adopted. So,
yeah, it's
what if
she's
just so powerful that she took the broken Anakin lightsaber and was able to fuse it and rebuild it back together.
That's even dumber.
That would piss me off. Like,
how badly would you bitch slap the hell out of the person next to you?
Well, you're going to be the person next to me, Kendo.
The hell I am.
I'm 2 rows up, bitch.
I just look at this and I feel very, I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, everything they put out is dog shit. Because, they had that Celebration poster and that looks somewhat okay. And there's some other things that are positive. But this looks like a Kmart Photoshop job.
Yeah, and also, where's Leia? She's supposed to be in, in this one. Like, where is she? Like, the only character we have from the previous movies is Chewbacca.
Well,
and C-3PO.
That's where she's at.
And it's just like, what are you doing? What's going on here? And then maybe like what's left of the Millennium Falcon because it's just there.
And another thing too, look at the walls. Those are the Death Star walls. Are they trying to tease that there's another super? I swear to God, if there's another Death Star, I'm gonna throw.
Oh my God, there better not be another Death Star. If it was bigger than the last one, go fuck yourself.
No. Now, I it's funny you say that, and that is actually a funny thing for you to say that you're gonna throw something. But I swear to God, I would be surprised 0 picograms if they had Starkiller Base 2. I'm at this point, again, they keep recycling shit. You know, I mean, they literally have Finn doing a Han Solo pose. I would not be surprised one goddamn bit.
And also, who's the alien next to him?
That's the creature from Mac and Me, Kendo.
Okay.
Gonna dance in a McDonald's?
Yeah.
Jeez. And then there's a woman next to Chewbacca. We don't know who she is. And then there's some sort of android thing next to
Therm Scissor Punch's wife.
Marge Scissor Punch.
Yeah,
Marge
Scissor Punch.
Cockburn Cock Punch. I don't know.
Punch. I like that.
I don't know.
But well, here's the thing. That's Lando's daughter. There's another image I'm going to share in a
That's
moment.
Lando's daughter. Jesus, come on.
I know.
Come on.
I know. Believe me.
Does she drink Colt 45 as well?
Space Colt 45.
Spolt 45.
Yeah.
And then next to Poe, there's an android. Like, who the fuck is that? It looks like the two guys from Daft Punk fucked, and then this is their daughter. Like, that's what it looks like.
God damn.
And Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren's back to the mask. There's the Knights of Ren. The reason I really wanted to talk about this,
You mean
besides
the kids of Ren? Because they look like children standing next to him.
Children of the Corn, is this the Children of the Corn remake?
Yes, it is.
Children of the Corn in space.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Part 9.
Spildren of the Sporn. That sounds cool. What I want to draw your attention to right now are these stormtroopers on the bottom. This one in the middle clearly is different from the other ones. Again, if these are real.
Correct.
Maybe he's the leader.
I was going to say, he seems like the new Captain Phasma. Maybe Captain Phasma's back
Don't
again.
assume
and
his
she's a
gender.
fucking clone.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
And are there and I wonder if they're actually going to be
wrong
red.
with you, dude?
Yeah,
I wonder if they're actually going to be red, and that's going to be like the new thing. It's like, oh, we're going from white to red now. Oh, that's something new. It's like, go fuck yourself,
Nick. It's only to sell more action figures because the new Donald Duck Troopers, they're everywhere. They didn't really change them between 1 or 7 and 8. So they're like, we need to get people to buy toys. What do we do? C-3PO red arm on it, boom. And then the next day, he's got a gold arm. Wouldn't you like to know how I got it? No.
Nobody fucking cares, bruh.
Yeah. We'll make the leader of the stormtroopers silver look like a fucking hood ornament called Captain Phasma.
I mean,
Sell them toys.
I would watch a porn parody of that, so I'm not going to say no to that one.
Well, Gwendolyn Christie's not my cup of tea, so I'm going to pass it now.
It's a huge bitch.
so, really odd side note: how many porn parodies are going to be made at Star Wars Celebration in weird hotel rooms? Like how many of those are going to be made there? Think about
I
that.
hope at least 9.
There's only one. There's only one official World Class Bullshitters one that will fund if we find the right people. So,
Right.
if
I will bring a green screen. We can do this.
Oh my god! You know what we should do is we should cheap out and just have it be that outer space shot where it's slowly zooming through the stars.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! We reenact the scene from The Last Jedi where the spaceship explodes and Princess Leia's in space, but instead of like flying to the ship, Han Solo comes back from the grave and they just plow in outer space. How's that?
Ooh.
To the
I'm
Indiana
okay with
Jones
that.
theme, but like very broke dick, so we don't.
And
get
blue
sued.
body paint, so it's supposed to be him as a Force ghost.
Yeah.
I like it.
Somehow he got the force.
Leia, where's my family?
Get off my
Don't
No,
tell me
it's God damn it! It's supposed to be. Where's my ship? He doesn't give a shit about his family. He wants his ship back.
Where's my ship?
You came in that thing? Anyway, that would be amazing. We should crowdfund that tonight. Folks, your super chats are going directly to the Star Wars porn parody from us. We're not in it. Don't worry. We're not going to be in it. We're just going to produce it.
That's right.
Yep.
I'll make a cameo.
I would say, Dion, you should be R2D2.
Yeah.
Now, do I pull the Zach and Miri and have my balls fall out in the bottom door?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only words you say are beep boop, and you just kind of roll in, teabag, and beep boop, you're all the way on out of there.
Yeah, and occasionally things shakes, and you're like, "Up, R2D2's beating it."
Oh no, he sprung a leak. But back to this poster. Sorry.
That was still good. That was still funny. That counts. I'll allow it.
The reason this caught my attention, I do think some of this stuff is real, unless these photo or like amazing Photoshop jobs, because here's a secondary image from Star Wars Episode 9. It's more than just this poster. It's this right here. I know this is a little small, but this is blurry. This was shared on our Facebook page. And as you can see here, there's Lando. He's dressed as Lando from the Solo movie, which is whatever. We also have Chewbacca. It's Chewbacca. Rey is in an Ultra Virgin costume. We have Oscar Isaac as Poe and Finn, and they're wearing the same costumes from that poster, I believe. Let me cross-reference before I.
No, that's the same pose.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's the same, but it's a different pose for each of them. So they're in the costume. So the costumes must be legit in some way. Then we have this thing called, is it Zori or Zorn? This
Zori.
Okay, the image is super blurry. That looks kind of cool, actually. That's a Star Wars character I'd buy a toy of, unless it's like L337 and Insufferable. And then we have Jannah, Jannah, and she's an archer in space. So as Star Wars evolves, she's got an archer.
So she's Robin Hood of the galaxy. What the fuck?
Yeah, she's a Hawkeye.
Yeah. Fights the sheriff of Spottingham.
That could be.
I would watch that. I would watch that.
They CGI Alan Rickman and put him in this movie along with CGI Carrie Fisher.
Oh my god.
So that's why that poster kind of, at least to me, seems like it's somewhat credible. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, well, and also if you look at the end right next to Lando, it looks like there's something that got cut off there.
What if it's Luke Skywalker?
I mean, I don't know, but it looks like it looks like something has gotten cut off there on the image. So
that's how the movie
starts.
Luke's hand from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my god!
And then Luke comes back and goes, "That's where you are." And the ghost Luke puts the real hand on his body, and then he comes back to life. That's the movie.
Yeah, and he takes his.
I thought you were dead. Well, that's what I told you, but from a certain point of view,
somebody said
nothing actually dies. It's if it's part of the Force.
We're in Star Wars. It doesn't matter. Hey, look, it's Harrison Ford. Applause. Just random shit like that.
Antonio Banderas?
David Boreanaz?
Selma Hayek?
Ooh, dude, don't joke.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Stop getting our hopes up.
Villain.
Well, I mean, there's going to be Hitman's Bodyguard Part 2, so
I haven't even seen Part 1.
It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It's Ryan Reynolds and Sam Jackson together in a movie. Like, I was wary, and then I watched it, and I was like, this is amazing. It's a lot of fun.
Change it for me, and we'll watch it.
All right,
man. So speaking of the new characters, well, let's just look at it. Lando. I mean, do you think Lando's going to be in this movie for more than 5 minutes?
No.
I think that's why he's not on the poster.
No, and if he's some sort of general of the Rebel Army, I'm gonna be pissed off because it should have been in the first fucking movie, the first of the new trilogy. Yeah, because Leia was still a general or whatever. So Lando should have been too, because at the end of at the end of the first trilogy, he was helping him out, so he should have transitioned. He should have been part of it.
Yeah, I'm saying he was a general. Yeah, right. Because he goes a general. And he goes, yeah, they must have recognized my maneuver at the Battle of Tanab.
Yep.
That's right. And he goes around with that little fidget dude in the Falcon.
Oh, knee nub.
Yeah, Yub Nub.
I do like that Lando outfit quite a bit, even though he just flies the Millennium. Like, Lando goes from doing something cool in Empire to, I mean, it's important what he does, but Billy D. Williams just kind of sits on the soundstage for most of that movie.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so
cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I own that General Lando figure. I'm looking at it on my shelf. So my problem is that they're trying to tie this together, if this is real, with Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yes.
You're trying to tie together your worst fucking movie.
Well, they have to, man, because they put a lot of eggs in that basket. Plus, they want to do something else with Heidenreich and
that's a reference no one will get.
They get it. But they want to do something with Heidenreich and Gambino, so they want to do whether it be a sequel or another a sequel to the one-off thrice in a lifetime.
They couldn't do it because the way it ended, it went right into fucking A New Hope.
Well, it wasn't right into, it was just him beginning his relationship with Jabba. So, especially with them leaving that opening, which apparently they were going to.
What was that? You cut out.
Oh shit! I thought it was me.
Yeah, Dion cut out. What?
Beep pop. How's it fucking feel?
Oh damn!
Ouch.
Not so nice when it's the other way around, is it?
Shade thrown at chorizo green. Fuck. Cold blooded.
Anyway.
Yeah, back to Lando.
If Dion were here, this is what he'd be saying right now. Fuck. Solo sucked.
It wasn't the worst Star Wars film, but it's the fourth worst. I don't know how to. I don't know.
It's hard to gauge them. It's really hard.
Third
to gauge
worst.
I would rather watch Revenge of the Sith.
I'd rather watch Rogue One.
Oh yeah, me too. There
I
he is.
would rather watch them all except 7 and 8 than Solo.
I hate Episode 8 so much.
So bad.
Anyway, we got Chewbacca. Chewbacca's not even. I love the character, but it's Chewbacca. So let's move on to Rey. Rey. It's funny. Luke and Anakin, they wear their black costumes because they tease the dark side and switching over. In the case of Anakin, it's a tragedy. He does fall to the dark side. We know that there is no conflict with Rey. Now, I'm not saying that I want this to be a mirror of Return of the Jedi. The farthest thing from it, actually. But I mean, what conflict and resolution are we supposed to have from like where's Rey's conflict besides nobody loves me? And what's the resolution in this next movie?
Will they not fuck her and Kylo? That's the conflict.
You think they would bank $1 billion franchise on some stupid ass fan?
Have you seen the last few movies? Come the fuck on.
No, I've never seen a Star Wars movie. I just make this up.
Will she be able to sweep the series and go 3-0 versus him?
God,
she
yes.
would. They're gonna have her lose in the whipped his ass. Not whipped his ass. Beat it. Well, she did beat his ass. The Force Awakens, and then you had the fucking the Last Jedi queefs or whatever, and she takes on trained warriors after having a lightsaber for 2 fucking days. I would not doubt it one goddamn bit. And then the third one is, but I love you. I've always loved you. And he's gonna be like, nah, bitch.
I wish that would be the fucking movie.
Probably what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a will. Yeah, there will be a will. They won't they? And then at the end they'll get together and they'll kiss and then she'll turn the lightsaber on in his chest, just like Han Solo, and then that'll be the end of it.
No. See, what's gonna happen is they're gonna do that, but then they're gonna kiss, and he's gonna be converted back to the light side, and then they're just gonna bang their way back into repopulating the Jedi. And it's gonna end with a happy Solo. Space.
So there's going to be the Reylo like Jedi camp for kids.
Yes, it's going to be very camp
on Naboo or something, like some fucking beach there.
It would have been on Alderaan, but reasons.
Yeah,
I find it hard to care about her as a character. She didn't achieve anything that was interesting.
She has no conflict. She's got nothing going for her. She's like Superman without the kryptonite. Like
but Superman's good and just and virtuous and does shit for other people. Rey, her journey is, who am I? We don't care. You're
you're just really, really annoying. At least with Leia, the first time you met her, it was like a no bullshit attitude. She's like, I'm taking over now. Get the fuck away.
Dude, the first time we met Princess Leia, she shoots at Stormtrooper. There's one set for stun. Boom, right in the fucking chest.
Yep.
And then she runs off, gets caught, and then Darth Vader. Only you could be so bold. Everyone else is like, oh shit, it's Darth Vader. She's talking shit.
Yeah, she's firing back and standing up for herself, and puts Han in his place. Doesn't take shit off anybody.
I mean, Rey drives the Millennium Falcon, and then when asked, she says, "I don't know." How cool is that, though?
The Millennium Falcon has been on that goddamn planet for God knows how fucking long, and all of a sudden she knows how to drive it fucking now.
I just love that they wrote that in the movie and then expected everyone to be okay with that. Like she
also knows how to fix it with no problems.
They 100% were like, "Hey, they're gonna love this." She's so cool. It's gonna be like,
fix this thing that's been sitting there that she's never touched before. Knows how to leave the planet. You could have left the planet 5 fucking years ago.
We should go test that theory. Each of us try to fly a plane and see how well we can do it.
Oh, God,
the Force, son.
The best part is none of us will be able to take off, so nobody will die.
That's a good point.
Now we turn this shit on.
That's true. Where's but y'all got the keys to this bitch.
Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the thumbprint scanner?
I'm pushing the throttle forward, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, like what? Oh, God, is there gas in this thing?
Yeah, there better be turn the brake off.
I think we're all safe. We're grounded in terms of that. But yeah, it's hard to care, folks. We've made this point because there's 1,000 new subscribers. So if this is your first podcast, welcome. But it's hard to understand, or it's hard to care about her because with Luke, how's he going to become a Jedi and beat Vader? With Anakin, how does he become Vader? And this,
how does she whoop his ass this time?
Because plot. But the other bit of that is, and that's what's so funny about the media bit of this. That's what's so funny about how they are pushing these movies, because first they were saying it's a callback to the originals, you're gonna love it, and then it was a copy, and then you have the second one where they're like, hey, this is a continuation of a great story. We're gonna find out who Ray is, and they were specific about that shit, and then oh well, you're a nobody, and then they're gonna circle back to that shit because hey, remember that time that we told you in our own movie that she's a nobody? Boom, here it is, and they're gonna play it off like this giant reveal, and then again, you're gonna have the fans react like, what the fuck is going on? And they're gonna say, you guys just don't get it. You're not paying attention, you're not getting it. And that's the part that's so frustrating about this all of this, because now, and again, I think the rave part of the poster is legitimate. I think that's going to be part of the final poster, the official poster rather, but they're not going to explain how she gets Luke's lightsaber back. They'll say some bullshit line, and they'll just leave it, and then they'll bring up, I'm sure they'll explain Leia randomly dying, especially after they went through hell and high water to showcase her brother saying how great it was to make Kevin Smith go out and cry about it. She'll just not be there, and then they won't explain it, and then they'll say, well, that was about about Leia's journey as a hero and how it ended, but it'll be some dumbass ending that doesn't get explained, and they'll blame us all for being trolls, and it's just and then we'll say, hey, remember the poster you guys released? She had Luke's lightsaber, Lando's da 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 da. Oh no, you guys didn't get that shit. That was just part of the concept, and then we'll be back to fucking square one doing the same shit. Like, okay, well, now you know why I hate every single one of you that fucking live in your ivory tower looking down on me, because you have no fucking clue what you're doing.
None whatsoever.
So I can't wait for that conversation come January.
No, what it'll be is like, oh, you don't get it? Well, you're racist, you're sexist. It's like, okay, whatever. All right,
well, Dion, you made a point though. You talked about the media. No one's really covering this, and people that aren't getting a ton of views. Like, this is so not popular right now. It's almost embarrassing. We're 2 weeks away from Celebration. You'd think that this would be the next big thing for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
More people are more concerned about making Avengers meme posters than this Star Wars leak.
Yeah,
right. And that's what's so scary, because people are making hilarious Avengers memes, and Endgame comes out after Celebration.
Yeah.
That's what's so fucking crazy about that. It's 2 weeks after Celebration. So I don't that's one reason why I agree with you that a lot of that poster I think is legitimate. I think a lot of that's going to end up on the official poster, because I can't see them this conveniently getting leaked and then none of it being on the official poster. Because if they're not going to release it at Celebration, when are they going to release it?
Exactly.
So there's no better time.
And it's such a disappointing composition too. Like, I get it. It looks like, kind of like Return of the Jedi, the way Luke is placed and all that stuff. But the costumes don't really inspire anything. Like, Poe looks like a guy that fights in the Middle East. Like, he looks like a government CIA agent over there trying to fight off, crime.
Mm-hmm. Space Cater.
Yeah, Space.
God,
Dion got one finally.
Hey.
Forward tonight. God damn it.
You're on fire, dude. And then Finn trying to be Han Solo, whatever. Like I said, that whatever her name is, Jury or something. That looks cool. That looks like something you see on the Mos Eisley Space Cantina. So I like that. And then presumably Lando's daughter, aka Jonna, she just looks like a jungle lady.
Yeah.
That's really it. And they're going to go back to Endor. So instead of Ewoks, there's women archers. So
gummy bears.
Gummy bear. Never mind. I'm not gonna sing that song.
Dude, speaking of songs, I was thinking of like song lyrics with the word sausage in their place. You know that song, Riders on the Storm?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I kept thinking of like the second verse of that about sausage on the road and all this other shit. It was getting weird. My mom was laughing at it. She's like, I like this joke. I'm like, I live with it every day.
You're like, give it a week.
Yeah.
It's hip to be sausage.
Yeah. There you go.
That's actually pretty good. I like that one a lot, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Everybody wants to rule the sausage.
Yeah.
I wear my sausage glasses at night.
I like that one. Or I just wear my sausage at night.
There you go.
I can't believe we haven't even mentioned Freddy got fingered with the daddy. Would you like some sausage line? That's
Oh shit! How do we miss that one?
That's because that's low hanging sausage. We all know it. We got
you. Oh my god, you are
Highway to the sausage zone.
Maybe.
That's
no, I like the title. I think the title is great, but just think of the implication.
that sounds like a Johnsonville brought like jingle commercial
Or a flesh enema. Like I just can't get into that.
Sounds like the opposite of where the boys aren't.
Oh my god. Yeah, but sausage really is because it used to be like, hey, replace the word with asshole or do this or do that. And it was funny, like cheaper by the asshole is still my favorite thing we've ever seen. But
Sausage.
yeah, or sausage by the asshole. There you go. That's
two classics right back to back. Cheaper.
Yeah.
Listen, what should we watch first, buddy? Should we watch Cheaper by the Asshole or Sausage by the Asshole? What do you suggest?
Infinity asshole.
Infinity asshole.
oh my god, I
Avengers and asshole.
yeah. And well, there'd be Age of Sausage or Age of Asshole.
Yeah.
Age of Asshole just sounds like a really good movie.
It does. Age of Asshole.
It's the story of Robert Redford and I don't know,
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman.
It's the sequel to The Sting.
The Age of Asshole.
The assholes assembled.
I didn't know it fell apart. But yeah, let's read some super chats from these folks before we start talking about our next topic. So first off, Dr. Coffinails, thank you. There's always a bigger sausage.
That's right. We're gonna need a bigger sausage.
Man goes into the cage. Shark goes into whatever. Sausage is in the cage. I don't get it. Our sausage. Fuck it. I don't know Jaws. Riptide, thank you very much. Why don't you use your divine sausage and get us out of here? Oh god, that was a good Return of the Jedi one. Dr. Coffinail says, blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this sausage.
Amen. Amen.
Sausage be thy name. Today, thy sausage
Assholes will be done.
Today says, I'm here. Did I miss the main story already? No, you did not. We just we're still talking about the Star Wars stuff. Logan Michael says, pops are like my profile pic. A very sad cat fart. I never realized what your icon was. It's like a bearded guy and then some other shit. I never could tell. Grand Inquisitor, thank you very much. Episode 9 spoiler. Rey fights Kylo. Rey beats Kylo. Rey saves everybody and doesn't get hurt at all because she's perfect. The end. Just saved you $15.
Man, it seems like we've seen that movie twice already.
I know. Will they get us a third time? I don't know, but I'll tell you this, folks. If you're on the fence, wait for our review of it, and we'll be brutally honest.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get together for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a live and in living color.
We'll get another Airbnb. We'll do our review right after it. We'll go all night long talking about Star Wars.
We'll punch a motherfucker.
I almost did at episode 8. Why not at episode 9? I'm gonna spear the guy that takes my tickets, Marty.
That's right.
I don't like
Dude was gonna try to fight you over pita bread.
I know, right?
I still love the video of some guy calling you out, and you're just like, what, motherfucker?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is a video of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's on our Facebook. Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was hilarious because as soon as you said something, he didn't say shit.
It's me.
Because it was you like getting up out of your seat, and I was like, nope, he's not gonna do anything now.
The guy shut his mouth.
Yeah.
He should have. Sleepy, thank you very much. Wish I could meet you guys in Chicago. Unfortunately, I just came back from C2E2, so travel for me right now. No travel for me right now. So here's $5 instead. Thanks.
Has he been travel banned?
I don't know. City of Chicago is in a weird place right now, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Mark C says, looks like a poster you get at Walmart. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
That's a very fair point.
Remember that poster you used to have, Dion, of all the Star Wars people? It was just like just a picture of every character next to each other, and then it had like a walker or whatever.
Yes, sir.
In 2 years' time, this poster that we just shared will be sold at Michael's Crafts for 40% off, and nobody will buy it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now, usually when Star Wars news comes out, the internet melts. And like I said earlier, no one's talking about this. And we've never ever said on the channel this movie's going to fail ever.
Nope.
I'm not even implying it. But what if this becomes the lowest grossing Star Wars movie because of a lack of interest?
That'd be funny shit. Is what that would be.
I think it would be funny.
It'd be a harbinger of the changes that are fucking needed, because again they've painted themselves into a corner where they have to they got to do a certain amount in order for this shit to all work out, because again this is the third movie in a trilogy that has been limping since day goddamn one. So and no matter what the apologists will say about The Force Awakens, the shit didn't work out. I mean, yeah, it made a lot of money, but it wasn't. It's not even on par with the originals or even the prequels. So and with Last Jedi, that was the other corner, painting themselves right into that same corner. So unless they've magically come to their senses in the last 2 years, I wouldn't flat out say it's going to be the least grossing Star Wars. But I wouldn't be surprised if it barely makes more than Solo at this point. Like if it came out today, based on the absolute absence of shit that we've seen for Star Wars, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, there's that stupid excuse. Oh, Solo came out in May. Star Wars movies come out at Christmas. I'm like, every other Star Wars movie except 3 came out in May. May 25th, May whatever for Empire, and then May 25th for Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
So, I mean, May has always been Star Wars month. That's why when people go, oh, May the 4th be with you, haha, it's Star Wars Day. Even before we ever had the show, I'd say, no, Star Wars Day is May 25th. That's the day Star Wars came out.
Yes.
Nobody gets that. Nobody knows that shit. So I do love, basically, we'll just call them the access media, but basically their lack of knowledge of Star Wars when they say stupid shit like that to try to defend Star Wars movies that, underperform. Well, it didn't come out in December. That means nothing. That is irrelevant.
Oh, it was in between 2 Avengers movies. Oh, sorry. It's like it doesn't matter. You fucked up, especially with all the backlash and all the shit you had to go through. Like, you messed up. You should have just canned it.
You made a movie directors that no one wanted.
Yeah.
Han, you're by yourself. We'll call you Han Solo.
God, don't even remind me of that shit.
Yeah, I don't.
What a terrible fucking movie!
I know, it's so bland. It's forgettable.
It's the vanilla midget of Star Wars.
It's the Diet Coke of Star Wars. Just
no. It's
the new Coke of Star Wars.
No, it's the Coke Zero of Star Wars.
To be fair, Coke Zero is not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay,
fine. It's a diet caffeine-free version of Star Wars.
There you go.
So it kind of tastes like Star Wars, but there's something missing.
Yeah.
But the ingredients are secret.
Oh, because I really care. I know it's sugar and terrible stuff for me. It'll rot your teeth.
Yep.
Who cares? You only live once. YOLO, Solo.
Yeah, fuck.
Damn it.
Folks, we need a new bullshitter. Kendo has overstayed.
Fuck off.
If you'd like to apply for the job, not only do you get to be on the show every week, you get a free ticket to Star Wars Celebration.
Oh God!
Get there. I'm just joking, Kendo. You're fine.
Applications have to come through the email, and who screens those?
That's true. You do run the emails. That is your gig. So, yeah, folks. Sorry, we never got any of those applications. Kendo, I guess you're safe for another year.
Yeah, shit happens.
until the next goddamn joke.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting. Hey, at least your connection stuck through the whole thing, so I can't complain.
No, it's fantastic.
I know, it's like you're actually on the show.
I know.
Oh, sorry, America. He means, connect.
Hey, Dion, remember when you cut out not too long ago?
Oh,
shots fired.
I did cut out.
You did it for the Rock
a little bit ago. Every week.
Kendo, you sound like a bad guy from the old Star Trek show right now.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk,
the Federation
for your ship.
The Federation came in. My people.
They came from behind.
Cisco.
3 marks. See, that's
something's wrong here.
Let's see. The West 18 Racing, or the Weiss. I'm sorry. You told me this like last year how to say it, but I haven't seen you in a while. So thank you. Welcome back. Hey, Anakin's lightsaber is back together in one piece. WTF.
Ray magic.
Yeah. Ragic.
She's so fucking powerful.
It's
so
kind of like how it appeard in the first movie. Like it's like, oh, it's a story for another time. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, that's not how movies work.
Yeah.
Hey, here's this thing I'm going to introduce. I'm introducing it to you. Okay, get it? I'm giving it to you. Where'd it come from? Story for another time. Then why the fuck did you show me that?
Yeah, butthole eyes.
Plot.
Well, here's the thing. I actually hope they try to pull that shit off. Like, oh yeah, we'll tell you next time. I'm like, this is the end of the trilogy, right?
And
There are
hopefully an
no
entire
more
thing.
movies. Oh, we'll find out in Ryan Johnson's trilogy.
No,
We're not going to fall into that bullshit. He is not. That is the time I will say no for a Star Wars movie. Like the Game of Thrones one sounds pretty stupid because apparently I heard Game of Thrones is getting really shitty this season. Or there's an article.
A couple of seasons.
Yeah, people are concerned.
Well, it's the last season, so yeah.
Why does that give them an excuse? Can we think of a show that had a phenomenal final season?
The Simpsons, if their last season was season 8.
Hey, you know what? If Daredevil never comes back, its third season was a great
That's a
season.
good point.
Well, there you go.
Point.
A
really
show that had a really good final season.
Folks in the chat, we're depending on you too for that.
I don't think that's possible because usually with a show that's had a longevity, there's the final season is for a reason, and it's because the quality of the show has gone down.
Yeah, hence Supernatural.
Jesus, that's a very good point.
Yeah. I love they announced, yeah, we're gonna quit. It's like, thank fucking God.
Yeah, it's like you guys need to go do other shit.
Yeah, I saw
seasons.
I saw
Don't get
that
me wrong,
like,
it makes me
shared
sad.
all over the place.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I still like the show. I still love the show a lot. But yeah, it's just like the minute you knew shit was changing and it was time to put old Lassie down with a hollow point to the head when they did a goddamn animated Scooby-Doo fucking episode.
Which I love that episode, but still, like, you've done everything at this point. Like, you need to quit.
I'm sorry. I'm still looking around at all the shit I own based on TV shows. And
MXC.
True. Didn't they only have one season?
Well, technically they had 4, but
Now that is the perfect.
You can't go wrong with that show.
Hey Nick,
Yeah,
we'd like to watch that for the channel.
What
I
would you like to
own
watch?
all of them on DVD.
Will you rip Kendo's DVDs for me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yep, I'll bring them to that place we're going to.
Don't get eliminated. There we go.
Yeah, it's a fucking great show.
It is the perfect show. It doesn't have a bad episode.
Enterprise had a good final season.
Is that the Scott Bakula Star Trek?
Yes.
Yeah.
He never went home again.
Does that still break your heart, Nick?
It does a little bit because like he wanted to keep helping people, so he chose to do that as opposed to go home. So
I guess the Clone Wars had a pretty solid final season.
That's true. No, that was pretty damn good.
Batman. Hey, Superman and Batman, both those animated shows from the 90s had good final seasons.
Yep. Yeah. Justice League Unlimited. I guess that technically counts. I mean, it's still Justice League. So
dude, Justice League, the actual proper show before Unlimited, that had a great the twist with what's her name? Hawkgirl.
Yeah. That was a great final episode, dude. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, and they fucking came and invaded, dude. On Saturday, excuse me. Everybody can watch the DC streaming service for free. It's a free day, and I don't think you even have to sign up. It's just a free DC day. Go out and check that out. So, Dion, if you need to watch some,
Nick, you should check that out.
Okay,
you won't regret it, or I'll just log you in on my account since I don't ever use it.
that's fine too.
Dear Warner Brothers, put it on the PlayStation. I probably will watch every episode of Super Friends in order in a week. So, just saying, give me what I want.
What you really, really want?
Yeah, like Batista. Give me what I want. God, that match is gonna be garbage. Anyway, the Ghost Legend 001. Thank you very much. Roses are red. Dion is black. Ant-Man will beat Thanos by going up his crack.
That's really good.
That's the highlight of the show.
That is so awesome.
Awesome. I do love that meme because I always see Ant-Man. He's like in the tub of hot sauce. He's like, I'm getting ready. I'm like, God damn it.
I mean, black is not the preferred nomenclature, dude.
Whoa.
Sausages, but whatever. Could you imagine, though, seriously, if that was how dumb the Avengers... You know what, guys, in the chat as well, let's pitch our shittiest Avengers climaxes. Like
Captain Marvel is the final punch on Thanos and wins.
Captain Marvel goes through Thanos' Twitter and finds an old racist tweet and then gets him kicked out.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. That's great.
To be fair, Thanos killed everybody at random, regardless of race or anything like that. So I don't think he'd be racist.
Thanos puts his hand on Captain Marvel's shoulder and she yells a sexual assault.
Thanos is also purple, so how do they handle that?
He hates the orange guys.
He's technically a man of color, and
Technically, that's true. That's true.
That's
He's a brother.
true. That's very true.
I saw Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet on at the '68 Olympics with the fist up.
Okay, listeners, if you can Photoshop me the '68 Olympics podium with the two guys doing the Black Panther salute, and you can give me a Thanos doing the fucking gauntlet salute, I want that. Send it to worldclassbs@mail.com. That will be my profile picture for the rest of the year.
Kendo gets me.
I love it. I love it so much.
That needs to happen like 5 minutes ago, guys.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
You've been put on notice. I got a dilly dildo gift from somebody, so I know you guys can pull off a Photoshop because that's
God.
easier.
I might get that printed into an actual poster and hang it up somewhere.
Please,
I
guys,
need that.
Please,
if it's sent in high enough resolution, I'll make us T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Photoshop out the guy that's not doing the Black Power salute. We want those two still in it with Thanos.
Yes.
You could make the other guy Captain America.
We got he's the Australian with the Infinity Gun. Please make it happen. Please. That is great. We came up with another goddamn smasher here on World Class Bullshit.
That's right. That's why we're world class, baby.
We're just having a bunch of those in a row. What a pretty damn good year for the channel, my friends.
Agreed.
I'm beyond excited. So let's see. We got 937 people watching. Can we get 937 thumbs up, please? Last time we hit our thumbs up goal, I gave you guys an episode of Good Morning Pop Culture. So Nick and Kendo, I know you guys were surprised to see that I went live yesterday.
Yeah, because I woke up and I was like, Jeff released a video at 7 in the morning. What the hell? Oh, no, that's the Good Morning Pop Culture.
Yeah, and by the way, listeners, Good Morning Pop Culture has its own channel, and that is where we're going to call it Good Morning Pop Culture / the WCBS archive. So we're going to be doing a lot of our live streams over there, and they'll stay there so as not to screw with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. But we will be getting back to those when we get back to Celebration. We have our listener, Gerhardt. He goes first because he's been the most patient. Thank you very much. Then we're going to do the Collector's Hangout. And then if you're a certain level patron, you can request Hangouts. We'll figure out a scheduling date for all that kind of stuff. But remember, GMPC, Good Morning Pop Culture channel, that is where if Good Morning Pop Culture comes back, randomly, that's where it's going to be. Never here on this channel. And then it's going to everything's going to be archived over there. Not the podcasts for now, but just subscribe over there and make sure you guys can check it out. The Weiss 18 Racing again says the Y-Wing and A-Wing are back too. I saw the A-Wing initially. I was like, oh, cool. The ship that I hated to fly in Rogue Squadron 2. But, it is the fastest ship. So, Dion, were you an A-Wing or a Y-Wing or an X-Wing fan?
I was an X-Wing fan for sure. I did drive the A-Wing mainly to say that I did. But I'm X-Wing all the way. Way more maneuverable. The A-Wings were so hard to bank.
I'm an X-Wing fan too, because all my favorite Star Wars shit comes from the first movie. But I do like the A-Wing and the. I don't really like the B-Wing though. Not a B-Wing guy.
Yeah, I hate the Y-Wing the most. So slow. I mean, does a lot of damage, but I hate driving the Y-Wing.
So, would you like to hear something that I've watched Star Wars probably 300 times, and I don't think I ever picked up on this.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
So I'm pretty sure this is what it is, and you'll laugh at me for never getting this. It's just something so small too. So there's the line about the Y-Wings. They finally can target where the exhaust port is, because I always thought they just knew where it was. I was like, wait, the Y-Wings were used to find the exhaust port, and then they can lock. I was like, wow, boom, mind blown. So that just goes to show you I can watch a movie hundreds of times and learn something new and still enjoy it.
Yes.
I never caught on that. I was like, oh shit,
that's a sign of a good movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I guess I was just so into the music.
Not that Lucasfilms today would know anything about that.
Not at all.
Could barely make a functioning movie.
Shit.
Did you guys hear that, or did you hear the Doomcock video where Ryan Johnson said that they added Luke's death in post?
No.
Yeah, that wasn't even originally the plan.
Of course.
Fuck.
Wait, hold on.
What a great sweeping change that was, Ryan.
So the one that we saw was the one they added in post.
That's what the Doomcock video. It's actual clips of Ryan Johnson saying it. So make sure you guys watch the Doomcock channel.
That's God. Well, that explains why his hand didn't clang off into the ocean.
Yeah. There was no Terminator hand clanging.
God, what a terrible movie. Sorry.
Good job, Rhiannon Johnston.
I can't get into that. Kendo, Nick, do you guys have any preference on Starfighters? X-Wing, Y-Wing, or A-Wing?
The one that you fly in Star Fox.
Oh, okay. Do a barrel roll.
Oh, God. No, definitely X-Wing. Definitely X-Wing.
Yeah. Definitely not those shitty fucking bombers from episode 8.
Dog, those were so dumb. Okay, do you guys remember that debate I was on last year where I was like, how do those like land with no gravity in space? He goes, oh, they're magnetics. I'm like, that's nowhere in the movie. That doesn't make sense. Everything else was propulsion as shown in these movies. This movie has so many inconsistencies. It breaks my head.
Yeah. That guy was dumb.
And the thing I love is that these bombers are so slow and only one of them makes it through. Like, wouldn't you make it faster or only make one of them that's really fast that can bomb this big thing? Like,
or as we learned, it's better just to fly a plane at light speed into the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or could you just, dust off the Y-wings and they worked before?
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, and that's what's so annoying, right? So again, another huge idiotic thing in that movie. So they still use X-Wings or variations of X-Wings because that's Poe's ship, right? They even show that Luke still has his X-Wing. So they went through the trouble of creating a bigger, slower, more vulnerable ship in a war and even for those, because there actually is a channel I wish I could remember off the top of my head that explains how that would kind of make sense. It's dependent on the fact that they had to be over a planet for that to do that. For the bombs to actually fall because they're caught in the gravitation of the planet, but still they have to be going a certain, like the ship you're bombing has to be going a certain speed. So, but anyway, long story short, even if that were to work, those ships only work over a planet or something big enough to make the fucking bombs fall. So if you think about it, whoever wrote the movie,
Rian Johnson.
Yeah,
that fucking idiot. He wrote the Resistance. They chose to use ships. You have to have a very specific situation in order to use them.
And also, how do they make these ships?
Who wrote that?
How do they make these ships in like a day or two? Because I assume if they had X-Wings, they had Y-Wings, they had A-Wings that they could like dust off and turn on or re-energize whatever the fuck or put fuel in or something, and just. Have them do their thing. But no, we have to have a new ship for new toys. And
Kenda, did you say Tico magic?
Yes, I did.
Did you notice Rose Tico was absent from everything we've just shown?
Yeah.
No, because I've completely forgot about her existence.
As you should. What if she's not in this movie? What if they realize that terrible toy sales and a lackluster performance means
No.
She's
left her boiling in a pot on the sideline.
She's gonna pop up in the beginning, say, "Yo, I'm here," and then at the end, she's gonna save everybody.
I wish she would just die in the film. That'd be hilarious.
She shows up and she's all like, "Hey, what's going on?" Everyone's like, "Hey, it's our favorite Spud."
Slimer?
Yeah. He is definitely my favorite ugly little Spud.
Well, Rose Tico is Ethan's, but hey.
Which, by the way, is a way better movie.
Well, no shit. I would say Ghostbusters is better than every Star Wars movie except the original and Empire.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, Return of the Jedi is a damn fine film, and I'm not here to knock it, but Ghostbusters is Ghostbusters, dude.
That's right. Come on. You can't go wrong with. I mean, it has Ron Jeremy in it.
That's true. It's his greatest achievement. Nothing else in his life has mattered. He's only known for that small cameo in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
That's how I think. That's how I like to remember him.
It's the only thing I actually want to watch him in, but
I don't mind watching him in Christie Canyon.
Well, yeah. Nicholas Glenn sent in a very important super chat. Was looking into Patty Max, and is that place going to be big enough? What is the plan if more people show up than the place can fit in the building? I haven't thought about that because I didn't think that many people were going to show up.
You're just going to have to stand outside the velvet rope.
Yeah, we'll let you guys. We'll do rotations. Like, we'll come to you. We'll be like, hey, guys, shake your hand, sign some shit, take a photo. No, we'll figure it out. I honestly don't think that many people are going to show up.
Yeah.
Watch. There's going to be like 400 people. We're just going to be like, oh, shit.
We just have the bouncer start bouncing.
Well, Dion is a security expert and a martial arts master, and that's not a joke. He does take martial arts. He's extremely good at this shit. He will hold the door.
Amen. Amen. Until it kills me for America.
Well, your ass ain't dying.
Avenge the fallen.
You better come back as a Force Ghost, motherfucker.
Hey, deal.
What if Dion came back as a Force Ghost and you just wake up one day, Nick, and you're, hey, buddy, it's me. I'm right over your shoulder. It's me, Nick. I'm right here.
I'd be like, karma's a bitch. I deserve this, I guess.
Nick, turn around. It's me. It's Dion. I'm your Force Ghost, buddy. I'm right here. I'm right here behind you.
Every minute, even when you're jerking it.
Yeah, I'm always here, bud. I'm like conscious.
If Dion's following me, that's weird. He should be following Jeff.
Well, he's a ghost. He can go wherever he wants. He can just just pop in.
I have the ghost of my father, Andre the Giant, protecting me at all times, and there's not enough room.
I'd like to think that I'd just be sitting here on the couch watching TV, and all of a sudden, Ghost Dion would pop up and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Are you Michael J. Fox and the Frighteners?
Yes.
That's a damn good movie.
I see dead Dion.
I'm kind of sad. Thunder Robot says, I just figured it out. Luke didn't die in The Last Jedi because he was never on the island. He force projected himself the whole time. That movie makes my head hurt.
Yeah.
Yep. That's not even a joke. Just to try to think of, attempt to wrap my brain around the stupidity of that movie.
Pretty dumb.
It is. Everything Rian Johnson did was stupid.
Amen to that shit.
In that 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think me and you gave each other the fuck looks probably a dozen times.
Yes, we've never done that over anything. We had less the fuck looks at each other during the Flat Earth documentary than we did the Last Jedi.
I mean, that's because you guys are government agents sent from the Department of Defense to NASA. So,
well, we have high heaven energies on this podcast. So,
we gave each other less the fuck looks during fucking Tales from the Hood too.
That's true.
I don't know about that one, dude.
Okay, maybe it was neck and neck. We'd have to go back to the tapes and watch the replay.
No, because we were really loud during that one, and it was hilarious.
When you realized that was Medgar Evers, dude, you lost your shit.
I know he did.
Dude, that was the best thing when Dion goes, if Medgar Evers shows up, I'm gonna have to fucking punch myself in the throat. And about that second, I pointed out, I was like, Dion, look who's on the screen.
God damn it! I cannot believe that. I've never perfectly written my doom in any other part of my life than I have what I did at that fucking moment.
And they totally shafted the Medgar Evers character because they just had him standing behind Martin Luther King. And when they did the zoom in on Martin Luther King giving a nod of approval to, yes, you must have yourself sacrificed for marrying a white woman.
Yes.
And Medgar Evers they just never acknowledged him after that. I'm like, dude, that's kind of shitty.
Oh, thank you, Rusty Cundiff. You ruined my birthday.
Yeah. Rusty Cundiff hates your existence.
Yeah. I feel really great about myself, Rusty.
He hates my current son and my son from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope we meet him at a convention and tell him this to his face.
No,
us.
Listen, I am 100% against, because famous people, whether you like them or hate them, they're people, and sometimes it's just best not to talk to them. But he is on the very short list of famous people I would actually walk up to him and be like, you're an asshole for making that. You're a piece of shit. I truly hope you break your leg on the way to your car this afternoon. Fuck you. Like, I would legitimately tell him that because that movie.
The first one's great.
But the first one's awesome, man. But the first one, thanks, man. Up top. Bye. You suck dick. Get out of here. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
First one's great. The second one made me think I had to beat my friend to death to redeem him.
And now we're all scared of white Jeeps, all right?
I know. They're coming for us.
I'm scared of all
Jeeps. Whites in Jeeps. Don't get it mixed up.
The most messed up part is we were all so excited when we found out that movie was being
released.
We considered all buying Blu-ray copies. We have never been more wrong on this channel than we were for Tales of the Hoods 2. We were super. Check the tapes, motherfuckers. All of us love the first one, and we're so excited. And then I don't know if the fans might have thought we were just cutting on ourselves while we were fucking there for your birthday, because
I've never been more disappointed in my life, and I'm married now.
Oh shit! Oh god!
Like we were excited all morning to watch that movie. We're like, all right, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna watch Black Dynamite. Then let's watch Tales from the Hood.
We watched
after
Black Dynamite to get drunk to better enjoy Tales.
Yeah. I'm glad Kendo got to witness Black Dynamite.
God, that movie was so much fun.
Fucking good.
Speaking of great movies, Nick, would you like to? We'll take a break from the super chats for a minute, and would you like to talk about Shazam? We're not going to get super spoiler territory, so don't worry, folks. We're not going to ruin. There really aren't that many plot twists. Let's be honest. It's a very straightforward movie.
No, it is. It's a very straightforward superhero movie. Like, yeah. So
I will say this: it feels very much like a product, a good product of like a Spider-Man 2 era. Not the same quality, but it's like. I know this sounds weird. It's almost like a kid-friendly version of Deadpool, minus the wall breaks.
Yeah, because I mean, you have Zachary Levi being kind of himself and being quirky and weird. It's kind of being the way he was in Chuck, but better. And he did a good job. It was a lot of fun. Him trying to figure out his powers and everything was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh god, that whole montage sequence is awesome.
Yeah, and all the child actors were very good, which is really rare to say. Outside of It, the remake, these kids were all
well. I think the kid with the crutch was from It.
Oh, he was, but the other ones still were solid. That little
definitely.
Girl, I liked all of them. And okay, so let's just lay it out in a better way. It's better than all the DCEU flicks except Wonder Woman and Aquaman. That's how I see it. What about you?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Like, Wonder Woman, Aquaman are like the real like Wonder Woman's when they figured out what they were doing, kind of, and then Aquaman's when they kind of got it. And Shazam is like, all right, we know what we're doing now. We got it. Thanks. We have it. So that's kind of like their improvement upon that. Like they're going up. They're becoming better movies. It had a really rocky, shitty start, but they're getting up there. But I was really happy with Shazam. It was very like I was already kind of happy going into it, but I was really happy once I left it because it was exactly what I thought it was, and it was a lot of fun. I do love Mark Strong.
Oh, he was great.
God, he's amazing. God, he's so good. Either he's a good guy or a bad guy. He's just an amazing actor. The one thing that I couldn't stop laughing at is the part where they're both up in the air, really far apart, trying to, and Mark Strong is trying to do his like evil guy montage, like his speech. And Shazam is like a mile away and he can't hear him. And it's like I was in tears laughing at that scene. I couldn't stop. It was hilarious.
I mean, this is the superior Captain Marvel film, folks. If you can only see one Captain Marvel movie this year, see the real Captain Marvel, Shazam.
Oh yeah,
I put it like this too. If you're worried about like superhero movies all feeling similar in tone, there's nothing like Shazam. Like I only use the Deadpool comparison to try to let you know the irreverent nature, but it has its epic moments. It's not like, okay, Aquaman has some visually stunning moments, like when he's in Italy, when he goes to Atlantis, that final battle is just balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord visuals, all that great shit. Shazam takes place in Philadelphia, and it looks nice, and the CGI is fine, but like the end fight is just, in a real location. It's nothing visually stunning, but you're into it. Like emotionally, you're engaged. It's good. Just don't expect something on a grand scale. That's what
No. Yeah, in no way is it a grand scale. There is also a big reference in the movie.
That fucking cameo at the end of the movie, which we will not spoil. Holy shit! Did I not see?
No, not that cameo. Also, the end of the credits sequence is even more hilarious.
Which you'll have to tell me because I left early.
Okay, it involves Aquaman. That's all I can say.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, but it was such a fun movie, and I'm glad DC is kind of getting out of their dark, dreary crap.
Yeah.
So I'm down with it. I can't wait for what else we're doing. So yeah.
And the thing is, folks, too, there's an arc for Billy Batson. He starts out wanting to achieve something. He grows as a character. I mean, realistically, you couldn't have asked for too much more out of a Shazam movie. The wizard's there, everything's there, and the tone was picked perfectly. If they tried to make this overly serious, we would have had a very, very boring film.
Yeah,
but the thing was irreverent and awesome all the way through. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it, dude?
I'd give it an 8.5 for sure, definitely. Like it was a really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna buy it whenever it comes out with Aquaman. So yeah.
It's an 8 for me. Like I said, you guys gotta go check it out. If you're one of our listeners with kids, kids will like it, adults will like it, everybody's gonna like it. It's not divisive like Captain Marvel. It has a really charismatic lead. Even when he's a little kid, like the Billy Batson version is still pretty decent. You know, it's not like he's shitty and Zachary Levi's great. All of it's really great. And
yeah, I do. I do also like that. Like he's broken all the way through until he gets unbroken, I guess.
Yeah.
Until there's a point, and then he realizes what's going on. And I do love that whole little backstory that he has. That well, it's basically the main story, but I guess the backstory is him being the superhero. But that story is just really, really good. It's always a thing that's looming, and it finally gets worked out, and then the movie moves on.
Yeah, the theme of the film is family, but not like a Fast and the Furious, family type of shit. It's really hokey.
No.
And like the foster parents, those actors did a damn good job.
Yeah, I was worried about like whenever they do foster stuff in movies, it's always like the evil foster parents, and it's like no, these were like awesome foster parents who were really encouraging and loved all their kids. Like
I'm like, I love my own mom and I'm very happy, but if I got stuck with these people as a kid, I think I'd turn out all right.
Yeah, exactly. Like the older daughter was going to a college in California, and she was worried about it, but she had made it. Like they had done a good job. They'd got her there, So
like I said, without trying to spin the wheels, you guys got to check it out. It comes out on April 5th. Nick and I both had an opportunity to see an early advance screening. Like I said, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. I will go see a Shazam 2 if they make it. Here's the weird part, Dion, and this isn't a spoiler. This is just The Rock is credited as an associate producer.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, The Rock's name is on this movie, but he's nowhere near.
Yeah, it is.
So that means you can tell me if he's Black Adam or not.
Black Adam's not in the film at all. So
yeah,
right. So do they reference him as Black Adam at all? Or?
No. It says produced by, and then it says Dwayne Johnson, Danny Garcia, and Hiram something else, and that's all the.
Goddamn, the fuck you doing, Dwayne?
Making money off shit he's not involved in.
I mean that's really the American dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's Dusty Rhodes, and he's dead. But anyway, go see Shazam.
That's right, Daddy.
Aww.
Yeah, we're gonna move on forward.
Hard times, goddamn it.
Hard times when you're dead, Daddy.
That's
hard times. Hard times.
Damn you two, goddamn.
No need for blue chew down here.
No, it's always hard. My arms, my legs, my heart, everything.
It's so hard, it's so stiff. No cat's gonna scratch this, Daddy. These are some hard times.
Hashtag low-key big hug.
That's right.
Brett Favre says, "Thank the maker. This sausage is going to feel so good."
Shit.
That is so gross. Tanae says, "I just realized Disney taking over was the true prophecy. I mean, there's more. There's been one message alone that tells us you just got to go back to A New Hope and look at all those short dudes, the Ewoks." Yeah,
this is wrong.
Yeah, look at our next video is really big into the Disney Fox merger, so you guys need to be prepared for that one because it's going to be crazy. Tuned. Yeah, but because the other guys have seen the title card, the title card's nuts.
Oh yeah, I love it.
That's right.
It's amazing.
But I don't know how to describe what's going on with the current pop culture landscape. I don't want to repeat myself. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, I know we were just going on about how great Shazam was, but then Dumbo comes out tomorrow, and that's fine if you want to go see it. Cool, it looks fine, but it's just another remake. It's nothing fresh.
And it's not live action. It's CGI.
Yeah. The worst is The Lion King, where everything is CGI.
But that's live action, too.
You just keep telling me that, and maybe even...
Menya, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, I mean that's a hard up they are. They just don't know what they're doing anymore. It's like, we'll just remake stuff into kind of live action almost, and then people will buy it. It's like
faux live action.
How do you feel about a movie called The Sausage King of Chicago, an Abe Froman story?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm in.
I like the idea. Oh, Dion, I just got a message with the images from the new Hot Toys Iron Man from Infinity War.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! It looks so real. It looks like a CGI model, but it's a doll.
Huh? You gotta send it to me.
And it comes with Robert Downey Jr. head. It looks. I don't want to buy this right now, but I want to buy this right now.
It may happen anyway.
Yeah, I don't need another Hot Toys, but I need another Hot Toys. Let's see. Salvador, welcome back. Says, I've said since episode 7, all these Disney movies feel like some NPC was given a blank check to produce movies out of their fan fiction. Sausage the muff button.
I mean, if it fits, shit.
Yeah, if it fits, shit. That should be your T-shirt, Dion Green.
Yep.
No honey dickin', none of that stuff. If it fits, shit. But Salvador, welcome back to the channel, and thanks for that awesome box of stuff from the P.O. box. Did I? Oh, I didn't put up part 2. Shit, no. I'll have to put that up over the weekend. Yeah, he's got his own episode dedicated to everything he sent. It's insane. I told you guys all about it.
You did? You did?
Oh,
fuck, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is, man. That Iron Man.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Pagan God X, thank you very much. Be careful not to choke on your sausage, Director Krennic.
That fits perfectly.
Drew Boy 585 says, I want to ask if any of you guys feel this movie has a chance at all. Why or why not? Well, I will answer, it will make money because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
But as we know with The Last Jedi, it also showed that Star Wars can falter a little bit, actually a lot, and then Solo shows that a Star Wars movie can fail. But I'm going to say that this movie will be successful, but not as successful as the previous 2 in the mainline saga.
Yeah, it's still gonna be like their chance to pivot and become better was the last movie, and they didn't. They kind of just kept going down shit river, and yeah, they're just gonna keep continuing to the shitty waterfall and the shit mountain. So,
you sure it's not a chocolate waterfall in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
Well, they're trying to sell us chocolate, but it's really shit.
What about Elon Musk's chocolate factory?
I don't want to talk about that.
You didn't see that tweet?
No, I did not.
He's about starting a candy company. There's a tweet about him starting a candy company. That wasn't a bubble.
Oh my God!
I'm in. Hail Thud, the candy company.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Can we become your official? Yeah, Thud chocolate.
God, Elon, you got a lot of money. Give us some money for our own channel. Come on now. Yeah. At least you can give us our own satellite. Come on.
Yeah, send us packages with Thud Burst.
Just toss us, 50 mil. That's nothing. That's a blink to you. And
yeah, you lose that shit in the couch.
Yeah. Pagan God. Okay, we already put Pagan God X and Drew Boy 585. Thunder Robots posted a message that says, "Had a great idea of Rey being a Palpatine. Don't know what the symbol stands for." If she's a Palpatine, I'll be pissed,
dude. And again, that wouldn't make any sense. They wouldn't drop any hints to that until the last movie. That would just be incredibly bad storytelling. Like what would they point to say, oh, this is where we were saying she's Palpatine's daughter? They would only have to do that in this upcoming movie, and it wouldn't make any goddamn sense.
Boys, I'm willing to make a Duke's Brothers bet with each of you that her parents were a bunch of drunkards thing that gets reversed, and it turns out she was like royalty and she's a princess. Because it's Disney.
Oh my God, no!
So they're gonna rip off Spaceballs?
Yes.
Holy shit!
I'll make you that bet, but I just want to give you $1.
That's fine. I mean,
that's fine. Yeah, if that's the case, I will gladly give you $1.
Yeah, we'll make the bet the usual.
What if that's the fucking title of the movie? Star Wars Episode 9: The Last Daughter of Alderaan.
What if it's Star Wars Episode 9: A Duke's Brothers Bet?
Ooh.
And the movie just opens up with the movie opens up with them going, "Your brother's not well," and Don Amici's like CGI just jumps in, they target him, he goes, "Fuck him!" I'm like, Jeff, I'm all in, buddy.
Yeah, I recant.
Everything I've said for the last year is wrong.
Yeah. Jeffrey Hickleberry says Logan escaped and burned my pops. Damn you all. Hey, Funko Pops ain't cool, bro. So I'm not sorry to see him go. McKinney90, welcome back. Says, good evening, Muff Sausage, the last standing sausage, Kendo Sausage, and Brooklyn Sausage Supreme. Also, moist sausage.
That sounds like a pizza.
It does sound like a pizza.
I'll take a Brooklyn Sausage Supreme.
Wasn't there So never mind. We'll talk about that on After Hours. I'm glad you guys knew exactly where I was going. With
Yep.
Going Commando says, if the sausage fits, you must acquit.
I
mean, there's very few truer phrases spoken by wiser men.
I think this is the best soda analogy that we've ever had for Star Wars. This comes from the Grand Inquisitor. It's the tab of Star Wars.
Well, tab wasn't that bad.
They don't make it anymore.
I mean, hopefully you could say that about Star Wars, but alas,
there's worse sodas.
I don't know, dude. Tab.
Yeah, I know. Tab wasn't great. It was okay, but there has to be a worse soda than Tab.
Well, folks, give us your suggestions for the worst sodas ever.
Yeah.
My vote goes to... Wow, I'm trying to think of a soda that actually sucked.
I will fight to the end of the earth for Pepsi Blue. I don't give a shit. That shit was
Pepsi
delicious.
Blue was awesome, dude.
Never had Pepsi Blue.
Delicious.
And Sprite Remix. Those were both...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Sprite. God damn, that was dope.
I drank so much of that shit as a kid, it wasn't even funny.
Oh, dude. When they re-released Crystal Pepsi last year, I went fucking nuts for it because I remember that as a kid. And I was like, holy shit, I want some Crystal Pepsi. It's not great, but for some reason, I have to have some.
I had one.
I had some too. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, Crystal. I used to make fun of it because had the cult following and whatnot. And I was
like, Beast here. That's who drank.
Oh yeah, God.
Yep.
You know, it saddens me that everybody we know hates LA Beast. It's just the two of us that love his
Seriously, we're the only two that I know as well. And I was watching some yesterday, and he was like, "I fucking hate this guy." I was like, "Shut your mouth." He is a goddamn hero. A hero.
It's nice that our live streams do more than his do. That's crazy to think. He has we beat him every week.
He's fallen so goddamn far. I mean, that's what happens when you fucking move all the way back to fucking New Jersey.
Wait, why didn't you back to New Jersey?
Got through like a car accident, almost fucking died.
Jeez. Well, also living in LA is fucked anyways, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I
would love
I don't know, paying
$5.50.
Yeah, paying $5.50 for a gallon of gas, doesn't really appeal
to
me.
No, yeah, I wouldn't live in LA. I mean, I'd visit it. I have no problem visiting LA, but living there,
I want to live someplace where my job is 15 minutes away. It takes me 4 hours to get there.
Now, Miami, South Florida, that's a different story.
That's a different story. That is like living in a rap video.
Yeah.
Cardi B will break in, drug you, rob you. And
yeah.
Oh my God.
She likes it like that.
She is a piece of trash, dude. How is she not in trouble?
She was on video saying that.
Because she's a black woman, that's why.
Yeah.
Is she? She looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, she's female.
Doll.
That's why.
Listen, that shit's crazy. That is so. She admitted, "Oh well, it was a really hard time for me, and I had to do what I had to do." You drugged people and robbed them. Both of those things are crimes. People go under the jail for that shit.
Not her, because she's famous.
Oh, listen, she's gonna get something. I mean, at the very least, like, someone's gonna be asking some serious goddamn questions, because especially since you admitted the shit in a video that you released a statement saying that you did it. I mean, all we need is a few more of these fuckers to come forward, because ain't no rapper gonna get away with that shit.
I'm waiting for the dude to come out and say, "Yeah, Cardi B drugged and robbed me. It was a terrible time.
She wasn't even that good."
Yeah.
Bitch just laid there.
Jeez.
Ouch.
I was the drugged one.
Oh shit.
That's a spicy meatball right there, boy.
Yeah, that is.
That's a drone strike.
Ouch. That's a spicy drone strike, son.
Oof.
Spicy strike.
Let's see. Orbital 1970 Goat says, impressive. Let's see Paul Allen's sausage. Look at the subtle coloring, the tasteful thickness. Patrick Bateman. God. That was uncomfortable to read.
Yeah, but I got it. It's funny.
But I also listened to it in Christian Bale's voice, so it made up for it.
Yeah.
The Weiss 18 Racing says, How to Train Your Dragon 3? I guess in terms of like a final chapter of a trilogy, that's good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I heard it was. I haven't heard anything bad about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, didn't it also have a TV show as well?
Yes.
Was it on Nickelodeon?
I think it was on Disney.
Oh.
How to Train Your Sausage.
That is fantastic.
No, it would have to be Nickelodeon because DreamWorks isn't Disney. So I think you're right, Jeff.
Oh, you're the only one kid that might have had to watch that show by mistake.
Fuck.
My favorite thing to see you do is wake up from a drunken stupor with your kids watching TV. You're just like, what is this shit? And then turn it off.
I'm like, go watch this shit in another room. Get out of here.
Yeah, go downstairs. And then it's funny because they got just as nice of a TV downstairs with, 4K and all this other shit. But no, they want to watch it upstairs. It's like, I don't want to watch PJ Masks with you, okay? Like, no.
No, not right now. Daddy's getting bit on by the creature. Let's postpone this meeting until a separate time, son.
Yeah, let's eat. Let me get some food and some coffee in my body, and still, we're not going to watch that show because it's shit. The Evangelist, thank you very much. Can we meet up at NYC for Party Boob at the Evangelist666 on YouTube, Discord, Gab, and BitChute, or the Evangelist666 at protonmail.com to reach me? We'll let you know. We don't know what we're doing yet in New York outside of WrestleMania. We know that we're going to try to contact Cecil, and I know Cecil's just said he won't do anything on camera or with anybody that's not us, so can't organize that part. But we'll let you guys know. We're only there for a few days. Star Wars Celebration is going to be our insane 5 days. Jesus Christ. We'll make it somehow.
By the gods.
Thunder Robot says, that sausage came from the Death Star. That thing's operational. Well, I had to sorry. The Big Joe says, Thanos, you should have gone for the sausage.
That's a good one. I like that one
too. Salvador, thank you very much. Shittiest endgame climax? I'd imagine it's any of the many climaxes that Brie Larson had to act with whatever soy boy she's with. I'll be here all week, folks.
Damn. I mean, yeah, probably. They put the her in soy boy.
And you thought my jokes were bad.
Yeah.
No, we still do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had a nightmare with Brie Larson in it. That's not a joke either. That's not like a setup.
You should be coming right now.
Was she trying to pick you up or something?
It wasn't even it wasn't even a sex thing. I was walking across the street and she recognized me, and I was just like, "Oh Jesus!" And I lied to her, it's not me. And then I don't remember anything else, but I know I walked across the street and she smiled at me and she's like, "Oh hi," blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh,
hey, you're the motherfucker making videos about me." And then you wake up.
Why does she sound like her name is Jessie Lynn from the Trailer Park?
It's more like me doing Eddie Murphy doing Michael Jackson.
I got it.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'm cultured. I'm with it. I'm hip. Great Loner says the Buick car from Rogue Leader. Oh yeah, that was the cheat code. That was your favorite ship. I remember that game. Well, that was my favorite Star Wars game, but I do remember that ship or that car. Did you guys ever play there was a Battle for Naboo game that came out for the N64 that I feel like nobody talks about. It was just like Rogue Squadron, but episode 1.
I don't remember it.
No, Battle for Naboo. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on Star Wars right after episode 1. Wesley Smith says, "Honey, I shrunk the sausages." That's just a sad one, actually.
Yeah, but it's still funny though.
Acid Blade 21 says, "Endgame ending. Thanos snaps his fingers, and the Avengers have an orgy."
I mean, there are a few characters in that I wouldn't mind watching. Take a little bit of the meat injection.
Yeah, I want to see Hawkeye get it hard.
Whoa,
Damn.
I mean, I don't judge you. I'm just saying, bro. I'm surprised he gets his fucking mohawk grabbed from behind. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that.
Him and Rhodey.
Oh, goddamn. Call me War Machine. Call me War Machine. Call me War Machine.
Damn, how you like that?
Oh, God.
Let's see. Chapter Master Dante says, Jedi Starfighter from Rogue Squadron 3. Thoughts? I have that game, but I've never beaten it enough to unlock that ship. I bought it years later because that was 03, and I stopped reading Nintendo Power around the same time, and I focused heavily on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. So I didn't even get that game until, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And I played a couple missions and then stopped because I wasn't in love with it. So I can't give you a straight up answer, but I do remember that the password for the Millennium Falcon was Farm Boy in the first Rogue Squadron.
That's funny.
Admiral Tiberius says, "Hail to the captains of pop culture. I just wanted to say I watched Mortal Engines on Sunday. Another movie with a diverse cast, strong female characters that doesn't get the respect it deserves."
I heard that movie wasn't that good. I was in no goddamn rush to go watch that goddamn thing.
I gotta actually look that one up because I have no clue what the hell Mortal Engines actually is.
The cities on wheels and stuff, and
okay.
It was. I think it's like it's been made after a book or something. It's an adaptation of a book that's come out. So
it's not Mortal Kombat.
No.
Well,
I was actually kind of excited for that.
It's closer to Mortal Kombat Annihilation, but with shit on wheels.
But it's also got Hugo Weaving and Jahey, as well as Stephen Lang and Ronan Rafferty as Beavis Pod.
I think we have to have a sit down with Hugo Weaving about his movie choices because last few years have been very questionable for Mr. Weaving.
Yeah, he refused to be in Infinity War, but he'll be in Mortal Engines.
Right. Thank you. I guess he truly is. Artistic. He truly is guiding others to a treasure he can't possess.
Yeah.
Get out. The Jacobite has a great quote. We'll see if you guys can get it. Donuts don't wear alligator shoes.
God damn it.
What was the part from that movie where he's like, the old something trick that we pulled back in Nam?
The old
pie in the windshield, and then the birthday candle trick.
Yep, birthday candle.
The whole movie.
Birthday candle. Yep.
God,
what?
I'm lost. What movie was that quote from?
Black Dynamite.
Shut up.
I've watched it once.
That's it.
The old pie in the window trick.
I watched it with you guys. That's the only time I've seen it. Nick, put it on the list.
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, you need to have that in your life.
Thank you.
Going Commando says, my drink of choice in the 90s was Crystal Pepsi and Crystal Southern Comfort. What the F?
So Crystal Meth?
What the F was I thinking?
Meth wasn't big in the 90s. We were still in the crack age.
The Crage? It was all the Crage back then?
Right. You get towards 2000s, that's when the meth started taking over.
That was the name of the game. I've never had Crystal Pepsi as a mixer, but I'd be willing to try. You completely missed that reference on my end, but okay. You want me to explain it to you now or off air?
Now.
Okay, so you're talking about Crystal Meth. There was a band called The Crystal Method, and they had a song called "That's the Name of the Game." Boom.
Yeah, well, they were. That was in the soundtrack for Nitrous Oxide. Well, Nitrous Oxide, but also in Chocolate Thunder. Yeah.
Wasn't that game for PS2?
PS1. I actually have it, where you're in the tunnel.
Oh shit!
There are some terrible PS1 games, but there's also some great ones.
Dead Ball Zone.
Did you hear there's more rumors to basically strengthen the possibility of fully backwards compatibility for PlayStation 5?
I'm in.
No.
Yep. I keep hearing that.
I will buy that day one if it's got full backwards compatibility. I'll pre-order it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm in.
That's going to be crazy because the next generation of Xbox, I think, is going to be like more online because there's that Google platform which I have no interest in whatsoever.
Well, they've tried. There was another platform that came out as well. That's supposed to be completely independent games, this, that, and the other, and it got funded through IndieGoGo pretty high, but it's gone nowhere. And then Google's doing their own, which is weird, but they're doing it to where it's only cloud gaming, where like the game will temporarily be basically the box you have will only be able to access the game through the internet. And you're playing it like on a cloud computer on the internet, not really on your machine. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing.
Dude, Xbox has got to do something because the Xbox One generation was not very good.
And you have one.
I do. And when my primary uses for the system are Cuphead and the 4K player that came in the 1S, that tells you a lot. You know, I'm the type of person that I was PlayStation and Xbox. I had them both, but then I branched away and was focusing more on just having the Xbox because I preferred the exclusives of the Halos and the Gears of Wars. But you haven't delivered on those two. So those are like your stalwarts, and you're not coming through. There's a problem here, folks. Microsoft, get your shit together. Because
I've given up on them. I've had my PS4 for like 2 years now, and I enjoy the hell out of it. I'm not going to go back. Yeah, I keep hearing rumors that they're going to do away with the disk drive and all that stuff, and just become it's going to be one giant hard drive in there, like a 4 terabyte hard drive for all the games you can download and play and shit. So,
which is fine, but here's the problem. You download those games and you have to be connected to Xbox Live to verify your account to play them. And that's ridiculous because not everybody wants to be on an Xbox Live. Not everybody wants to play multiplayer shit with people. I'm sorry. I'm at the time in my life where I want to play a game and enjoy it. I don't need some 12-year-old who's just discovered the F word for the first time screaming into TeamSpeak.
Very true.
So
but yeah, that seems to be where they want to go. Will they go there? I don't know.
Dion, do you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool, because it was the free PlayStation game. We should play that together.
Amen, man, because I actually haven't played that in about 2-3 months. But yeah, I got that right before I got World War II.
Nick, you should get it because it's obviously the free game, and we should all have it.
Dude, I am down.
You know what I might be able to do is, since we got the secondary channel, I could actually stream that on the secondary channel. I'll figure out how to link the audio, and it'll be like a podcast of us playing Call of Duty poorly on my end, and we'll talk shit to each other.
I'm okay with that. I'm entirely okay with that.
Amen. I like it.
All right, we'll make that happen, folks. Let's see. Dante Reese sent in 2 in a row. He says, first, Big Sausage in Little China.
Oh, shit.
I would watch that movie. And he also says, Saturday Night Sausages. Now, is John Travolta an actual sausage in that white suit with the big lapel? That'd be kind of.
You mean he wasn't already?
No, he hits my hair. That movie. I used to hate that movie as a kid, but I kind of like it as an adult now. You guys ever seen Saturday Night Fever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
You should watch it.
It's very of the time, and it's kind of weird, but
I'm not a fan of the 70s as a time, so I don't think I'd enjoy it.
It was. I think it's an era that doesn't really get any praise at all. Like it's the 60s and the 80s. The 70s kind of just happened.
There's a
reason for that.
I mean, let's see. There was Watergate, a gas shortage, and that's about it.
There were some birds too.
Yeah. A flock of seagulls. Well, that was the 80s reference, but
a much better decade.
Yeah, the decade of entertainment. They brought us shit like the Nintendo and Back to the Future and so many other countless things. Beverly Hills Cop. That's
Eddie
what
Murphy.
We should do that once. We'll do that in Chicago for some Patreon stuff. We'll just say a decade and we'll just randomly scream out shit at each other from what's from that decade until one of us repeats it, and then you have to take a drink.
I like that, man. I like that a lot.
Oh my god,
I love that.
And we can even break it down to stupid shit like Micro Machines. And just random shit like that. We'll call it That 80s Game. It'll be only on Patreon. It'll just be a video of us yelling shit at each other at a hotel. And we'll hear this. Can you guys keep it down there, please?
Or it'll turn into that episode of fucking Married with Children where Al thought Jefferson was a spy and he told him to name the presidents of the United States, and every time Jefferson would name one, they'd go back to Al Bundy, and he's like, Eisenhower. And he just kept using that one over and over. That'll be me. I'll just sit there. Ninja Turtles. You guys will go, Ninja Turtles. Reagan.
Smash. Tear down this wall. Yeah. Tear it down. Let's see. The Big Joe says, it rubs the sausage on its skin whenever it's told. It rubs the sausage on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's disconcerting.
Yeah, these are getting interesting.
Yeah, he ate them with some farva beans and a nice sausage.
I can't do that sound effect. Yeah, I can't. Gene the Machine says, Brody, you're going to need a bigger sausage.
Yep. That one works real well.
Moist Visions Inc. says, the 9 leak made me dry. Ooh. Crunchy. Logan Michael says, a dying dolphin is funnier than Seth Green.
I mean, not wrong.
I don't hate the guy. Jeez.
You guys remember when we were drunk and we watched that video of the exploding whale?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Go ahead. I was
going to say that was before our interlude into fucking Gilbert Dice Gottfried.
Fuck.
Did I miss
That was the highlight of the day.
I did miss a super chat from earlier. I apologize to our friend Alex Powers 2.0 because I knew something from Horror Hound popped up, and so I hope you're still listening, Alex, because I did not forget about you. I'm Horror Now. Yes, that too. So yes, how was Horror Hound? It was awesome.
Fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah,
we surprisingly got a good spot, a good table. We had a good time. So
we had the best table.
Yeah,
we had a great table. We got to meet two of the dudes from Broken Lizard. There was a bear fucker. It was a good time.
I still got a picture of her.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear about our crazy weekend, you can go to the Patreon and it's there.
Yes.
I tell you this, Horror Hound is an awesome show to come to meet us because unlike a Comic-Con, it's family friendly and all this other dumb shit.
That's very true.
Horror Hound is Horror Hound. There's open bottles everywhere. People party till the wee hours in the morning. We were out till 5.
We give no fucks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, listen to the show you're listening to, folks. That is the perfect environment for us. And as we continue to grow, we'll have to find other venues that will that can handle the juggernaut that is World Class Bullshitters. I can't think of another, like the local Cincinnati Comic Expo here. They'd be like, you can't have the banner, you can't wear those shirts. I'm like,
go fuck yourself. Like,
I don't care about the cosplayer dressed as Deadpool. Like, whatever.
That's when we play the "Do you know who we are" game.
Well, once we have 1 million YouTube subscribers, I'll definitely play that game at a lot of those conventions. You know who we are? You know what this means? Hospitality.
Don't piss on it. I won't allow it.
Sorry for skipping past your Horror Hound super chat, but I did go back and I read it, so thank you for your patience. David Sutherland says, "Side boob." That's always good, as long as it's not Peter Griffin's side boob.
Side boob, under boob, all good. Just like any boob. Boob is good.
Our friend, the Lord of Salt, that's a new screen name. Thank you very much. Ask me about my sausage. Oh, want to know more? I don't like sausage. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
That doesn't sound like a very well-made sausage, because, I mean, you don't want sausages that are coarse and whatever.
It's a great black pudding.
Nope. I mean, black pudding's not bad.
Well, I wasn't inferring that it was. I just said it was a gritty black pudding. Oh, let's see. Crimson Glory 287 says best of the 70s: Rainbow, Black Sabbath, Alice Cooper, Judas Priest, and every band that got ultra popular in the 80s.
I mean, he's not wrong, because Sabbath was great, Rainbow was great, and then Rainbow, gave us Dio in Sabbath, which isn't bad. It's not as good as regular Sabbath with Ozzy, but I mean,
we all know the greatest song ever made is Rainbow in the Dark, so
that's a fine song, especially the video is extremely bizarre. Fucking Dio's boots, it's just fantastic.
Sure, because you roboted out hard there, dude. I wasn't even trying to be a dick.
Yeah, well, I was just talking about Dio's moon boots.
Oh, okay. Well, Dante Reeves sent in a couple, so we're going to read Dante's. He says, Alita Battle Sausage. That made $800 million at the box office.
Sausage Battle Angel.
Sausage Battle Angel. That sounds like an adult title right there.
Yes, it does.
We could make all these movies if we had the funding. Folks, help us raise $1 billion, and we'll make the shittiest porn parodies or food porn parodies ever.
By shittiest, you mean the best porn parodies of all time.
Yeah, Sausage Battle Angel. She kills him and then fucks him.
Right. She kills them by fucking them.
Oh my god, with those giant eyeballs.
That's right.
Dante Reeves also says Stone Cold Steve Sausage. That's a cool wrestler.
Yeah.
When he fought the Underbratwurst and the Underbratwurst.
The Kraut.
The Kraut. The Kraut says, know your role. Put me on top of your hot dog. Dante Reeves also says Franken Sausage. Now, of course, he's referencing the classic from 2 years ago, Franken Thug, not Frankenstein.
Gucci.
Speaking of which, Richard does need help on his IndieGoGo. He does have one that he's doing for $1 short shorts. That is, he needs $3,000 in 24 days.
Damn.
Let's see. Can I?
Let's help him get there.
Can I screen share? I can screen share. Okay, we're good. I think you can see it. Yep, it should be. Is it showing up?
It's locked in, dude. I'm looking at it. I can see all your tabs.
Cool. Awesome.
Support independent horror by helping out Dick Turner.
So what is it? Is it a DVD?
Some money.
It's a Blu-ray. What is it?
It is a DVD. For $20 you get the DVD. For $5 it's helping out. For $15 it's a digital pack. Yeah, he's got a bunch of behind the scenes stuff you haven't seen yet. I think there's one of Aaron Brown singing a song for what is it? Room for Rent. So he's got a lot of stuff that I haven't even seen. He's never shown me either. So yeah, a lot of good stuff on there. You know, throw him some money, even if it's $1 or $2. You know, just help him out. He's trying to make his next movie, so he needs all the help he can get.
Do you know what his next movie is going to be?
I do, but I'm not going to say because it has to get funded first.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can tell us about it too.
Of course I will.
We know everything.
Yes, you do.
Don Terry's also says Sausage to America. What's a Zamundan sausage called? Chaffee Joe Fur sausage. I don't know. I can't. I would like to watch Back to the Sausage Part 4. So,
yep. Sausage to the future.
Up Sausage Creek.
Top sausage.
That sounds dirty again, Kendo. It's funny that Top Sausage is on the highway to the sausage zone.
Or sausage gun. I mean, it's just kind of how this night's rolling.
Your internet connection's decent and you're making weird dick jokes. Cool. 783 says party, sausage, party boob. Don Terry's also says the constant sausager. And Alex Powers 2.0, thank you for still sticking with us, my friend. You guys should come to Wasteland in Cleveland. You know, it's funny. We actually looked at it.
Yeah, we did. We
can't make it at all this year because obviously the April show is next weekend, and then the October show Nick is never available for. So
yeah, October's a hell of a month for me. Yeah, it's surprising that I can make the Thursday shows really.
Well, what you do is you get prepared and do shit in September. That way you can launch in October.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of Halloween stuff happens, and it's just a pain in the ass. Because I have, there's Splatterflix that happens in North Carolina. There's some other things that happen as well. There's the, Spooky Empire Convention in Orlando that happens at the end of October. So
they need a better name.
I agree. Spooky
Empire like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Spooky sausage.
Or Sausage
Empire. Yeah.
Ooh. The Abe Froman story.
I want that on a t-shirt. Can John Travolta play Abe Froman?
Yeah, with his shitty hair. Yes, he can.
John Gotti wig.
Yes.
Only if we can get Travolta.
Yeah, sure.
You beep booped out, but I think you said something about Chip Travolta. I think that actor's in jail, and we won't say why on air.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's really weird and gross.
Yeah. I kind of understand.
Dante Reeves says the Texas Sausage Massacre.
Is it a girl named Texas? Because that makes sense then.
It's just lunch. The Alexis
Texas.
There we go. I'll watch that movie in a heartbeat. And then finally, our friend Dante Reeves says the naked sausage. So before we go,
all the ones that come after.
Dion, before I read the next super chat and we get ready to close this episode out,
yes.
I went to the comic book store yesterday, and guess what came out?
Transformers.
If it did, I don't care. Detective Comics number 1000.
How did I not hear about this? Holy shit. They have like a special edition or anything?
They have like 10 of them.
That's awesome. I gotta go check it out. I gotta go look then.
It was a $10 comic with no ads. It's got it's essentially a trade paperback or a graphic novel, but right. It's $10 and it's all Batman. I got myself the Jim Lee cover and did I get the Tim Sale cover to go with it? Yeah, I did buy the Tim Sale cover, but it's really, really cool. It's got a lot of content. Jim Lee works on it, Neil Adams, all kinds of Batman greats. So I know we don't really talk too much about comic books on the channel, like what's new. That's more of a DNC type of thing. But yeah, check it out if you want to get these huge milestone issues.
Yes, absolutely.
Once they're gone, they're gone. And sometimes a legend like Neil Adams, he's not going to work forever, folks. I mean, Neil's in his late 60s, going on, maybe he's in his 70s. I don't know how many Batman stories you'll get out of a man. So he's one of the most important Batman artists of all time. And to see his work printed always excites me. I also picked up the Incredible Hulk number 181 reprint.
Mm-hmm.
And it's where they first meet Wolverine. That is a weird comic book.
Well, that's when he has the weird Wolverine costume too. That fucking bald-headed Wolverine, as I like to call it. It's
meant to be that his claws are in his gloves, not his mutant power.
Yep. And he apparently is strong enough to kick the Wendigo in the back.
Yeah, that actually happens in the book. I can imagine spending $1,400 on original, but it's nice to have a reprint. It looks good. It's got Herb Trimpe artwork. It's a lot of fun, and I like to support my local comic book shop. So,
yeah, I got to see if they have the Detective Comics one for sure. Because I got Action Comics 1000, so that will be a nice addition to my collection as well.
Well, if it sells out, I will go pick you up a copy.
My man.
Yeah, you know that. Let's see. George Sagan says, a little late. We can't repel sausages of that magnitude. Someone might have taken it already. That was his. It's still funny no matter what you say or how you say it. Putting a sausage word in a Star Wars quote makes me laugh.
Works every time.
Stone Cold Jeremy says, there's no sausage in baseball.
Most certainly is. Go to the concession stand.
Yeah, pay $12 for a hot dog.
Fuck that noise.
That's right.
Dude, I tried to go somewhere today, but it was opening day and everywhere was jam-packed. It's like nobody went to work in Cincinnati.
I believe it, because you guys had a game in Cincinnati today, didn't you?
Yeah, it's opening day every year, man.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I think we're one of the oldest baseball teams in the country, so
the Reds are, yeah.
That is true story.
Yeah. Tigers played at Toronto today.
Well, I love how we're trying to talk about baseball like we give a shit.
Yeah, we're just like we know things.
I played baseball.
The Cardinals played away today to Milwaukee. Gone for the good Lord.
I bought a Kansas City sweatshirt today, Kendo.
Oh, nice!
I got it on clearance because I needed it to wear to the gym. So I got that in a. What else did I get? Jacksonville Jaguars.
I got a Jaguar shirt. It's very nice, comfortable Nike like golf polo. I wear it. It's nice.
Now, folks, hold up. We had Obi-Wan 2783 pop up that says, did you see Captain Marvel had a huge 50% third week box office drop? Projections for domestic are now under $400 million. Maybe Disney stopped buying tickets. It's funny how everyone wants to say that's a crazy conspiracy that has never happened. Now, I'm not saying that Disney did buy tickets. But what I'm saying is places do buy things to inflate numbers to look good. Like we used in the video, the example, Jay-Z and that album 444. That had a million albums bought by Sprint, and it instantly went platinum. So I mean, then the Billboard had to change the rules again, and then Rihanna and Katy Perry had tried doing it as well, and it just didn't happen. So
well, then remember, Apple purposely put U2's album on everyone's iPhone recently. That was just a couple of years ago, and then again, that was one of the reasons why the Billboard had to change those rules, because they tried to say that, oh well, yeah, that album sold how many thousands, and it was like, no, they forced it onto the phone.
That was not even just the phone. It was if you
I just had an idea.
iTunes. What?
We release an album, a terrible album, not the good album we want, but we do it for a penny. We'll sell 1 million copies easily, and we'll get a platinum record.
I'm down, guys. If you'll buy our penny, we should just call it the Penny album, and it's just me.
Yes.
Penny album. Hold on, I got a keyboard right next to me. This will be the Penny album. Hold on.
I will play very shitty guitar.
It'll just be this. How's that? People buy.
I'll say, make them say,
nah.
I think we might get sued for ripping off Master P, but I'm okay with the piano part.
I don't think he'll hear it. Even if he does, it'd be like those motherfuckers.
They only made a penny off me, bro. I'm good.
Yeah. They only charge for a penny. I think I'll look at us and think we're crazy. So it's
we kind of are.
I'll play both guitars at the same time. One with my feet, one with my hands, and that'll be the rhythm section.
And then when we were live, we're like, yeah, this is our rendition of Wonderwall.
And now, oh.
But no, Obi-Wan, I did not hear about the drop-off in terms of that. I know it had a big 50... Midnight's Edge reported, what is it, 50-something% in the second week, and then another 50-something in the third. But analysts are trying to say, well, unless it's 67%, it's not serious. But in reality, it is. But they didn't cover that. I told you, the way Captain Marvel was reported on in the media was very sketchy. And they've been telling us that they were going to pull this shit for years, especially with Rotten Tomatoes and that old article I found from The Guardian. So... remember, they can pull it once with Star Wars. They can pull it once with a Marvel movie. Now everyone is going to be hyper vigilant on all of this stuff. So Disney has to work even harder.
Well, and yeah, and even then, like it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Why would they not try to secure all this shit to make the movie look good? Why would they not try to rewrite history to make the movie look good? Of course they fucking would. Come on, they're the ones who fucked up the copyright laws for eons now because they don't want any of their shit leaking into the public domain.
It's true. And, it's very obvious. I just don't know why people would ever defend Disney. Ever.
Yeah, why are you defending a multi-billion-dollar corporation? What are they going to do?
They made me happy as a kid. So what? They do dumb shit. They do terrible stuff.
Yeah, they do horrible, horrible things.
Yeah.
We got a great super chat. Hold on, let me read the first one though. From Admiral Tiberius, it says, "If Kendo doesn't stop with the robot voice, Pando Lando is going to come and bang his robot ass."
Let me fucking try it.
Now, this is my favorite one. Mr. Gently Benevolent says, "Take this as a pre-order for 200 albums," and he gave us $2 Australian.
I just did the math on it. To sell 1 million, we'd need to sell 10,000 copies, we need 10,000 pennies. I don't know. It worked out to where it wasn't going to be a whole lot of money.
It wouldn't be, but it'll all be digital. So basically, we upload it and you buy it from the site for a penny.
Yeah, and it's called the Penny Album, and in parentheses, bullshit covers. and it'll be our bullshit covering of various famous songs.
You'll have to guess what it is. That's the joke.
Yeah, because it'll just be instrumental.
And the funny thing is, people can buy multiple copies and it'll still count towards that.
Yeah.
Right.
These guys sold 400,000 million copies. What? Oh my God.
1 million copies is like, at a penny.
I wonder what
like
the logistics
$10,000
for that really are. Like, how do you get to that? How do you sell? Once you sell 1 million, like, what are the parameters to get the platinum, thing? Like, how does it all work?
Dude, I just want us to get the fucking platinum record so I can refer to myself as a platinum recording artist.
Yeah, that's like, one chord. Dude, just play like the A chord or the C chord over and over again, and I'll just play those on the piano too, and we'll just go to town.
I can do that. I know 3 chords really well, and that's about it.
Yeah, I wonder what they consider like, a million buys and 1 million copies and things like that. Like, what is all that
our own
stuff?
Spotify channel.
Yeah,
actually, yeah, that's really easy to do.
We'll even have a rap song. It'll be great. It'll be awful, but it'll be great.
Yeah, Dion, let's become rappers.
I'm fucking in. Let's do it. I got some bars I'm working on right the fuck now.
Yeah, he
has notebooks upon notebooks of bars.
That's right. I'm only waiting for a moment like this. Give me a shitty beat. Let's do this.
No country. That's the only rule because country sucks.
Well, yes.
Well, duh. We don't hate each other.
Yeah, or our listeners,
or ourselves,
or our ex-wives.
Well, don't have one of those yet, thankfully. Saw a couple women I wouldn't mind to be my ex-wife, but whatever.
No, I see those all the time.
Yeah. Kendo almost met his future ex-wife at Horror Hound.
Right. I saw her go walking by in a skin-tight outfit. I'm like, holy shit, I know her from somewhere. Oh, wait, that's the chick I'm going to get divorced from in about a decade. And then I saw the other guy from the movie, and my exact words to Nick were, I know that guy from oh shit, that's the guy from Space Force. Wow, he's a fucking midget. He was super short.
Yeah.
How do you think I feel when I meet every person?
Well, that's different. You're fucking, genetically, you're a genetic freak and you're not normal.
Yeah. Kendo Slice knows he's not as tall as me. He's not even
no shit.
And finally, we have our friend Matthew Freeman who says Disney sucks almost as much as the new Caprica.
Oh.
Is that like a shitty version of Capri Suns?
Caprica was the spin-off of Battlestar. I think it's like the before Battlestar was Battlestar kind of thing.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I shit you not, there's a commercial for sausages on my TV. Johnsonville flame grilled, fully cooked bratwurst.
Oh my god.
It
ended with mustard, some sauerkraut, throw a bit of onion on there. Good eating.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree. We'll get some Chicago delicacies like a super dog when we're in Chicago.
I'm down for all of that.
Yeah, we're basically, our trip's going to be convention, eat, drink, film shit for our documentary.
That's right. Yep. Behind the Bullshit, Chicago edition.
We'll play a live rendition of one of our songs at the end of it. All right, Kendo, close us out with Champagne Supernova. Bum, 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 bum. There we go.
I mean, I would try because I love Oasis, but
I know.
I will say that the when we were talking about sodas, I was thinking about sodas I loved and how Mountain Dew would have their like special like flavors every now and then.
Yeah.
And they had one called Supernova. So my buddy wanted to do mimosas. I don't know why. And so I upped it a notch. I mixed champagne with the Supernova Mountain Dew and had champagne Supernovas. And then I channeled my hero, one of them, Liam Gallagher, and I got very belligerent towards people and a drunken prick. It was great.
Oh, God.
I do love a drunk Kendo.
He is best Kendo.
Oh, yeah. God. I was at my friend's house and we had beer mimosas.
How was that?
It's all right. It's okay. I put a shot of tequila in mine, and it definitely kicked it up a notch, and that was a lot of fun.
I got to think that there's like a specific beer that you have to mix with that to make it work, because you can't get like some kind of crafty thing and throw champagne in it and call it a beer mimosa. I think you got to for like a Coors Light.
No. A beer mimosa is literally beer and orange juice. That's what it is.
Oh well, that just doesn't sound good at all.
A good wheat beer would be.
Yeah. Just go get a Blue Moon and throw a bunch of orange slices in it, and there you go.
Dion and I used to take, what was that? That not Hefeweizen. That, what was the one we used to drink? That came in the purple one. It was berry something.
Berry Weiss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Leinenkugel.
We'd mix out lemonade.
Yes, Berry Weiss. Yes.
We would chug that shit all day.
I mean, just Leinenkugels in general is good.
I know. We should. Okay, we'll get prepared.
I'm bringing my giant cooler. I'm just saying. The cooler is giant.
Do you still have all those summer shaddies, or did you drink them already?
I mean, I can get more. I mean, literally, the summer shandies, the beer that I get from Georgia all the time that I bring up. Yeah. The one in the 6-pack, I can get a bunch of those. That's not a big deal.
So that's yes, he drank them.
Yeah, I was gonna say they rolled out a sampler pack a couple years ago that had the summer shandy, but they also had an orange shandy, a ginger shandy, and grapefruit shandy.
Yep. For the holidays, man, that shit was delicious.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a 12-pack of the cans, and I'm not afraid to admit that while mowing the lawn, I drank all 12 of those.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, dude, I got a very big lawn. You've seen pictures. And, I've got through all 12 of those, and decided to go inside and take a shower and go to bed because I was pretty drunk at that point.
Man, you make cutting the yard sound fun. I hate it. I cut the yard, I come in, and I'm pissed off.
Oh, dude, I cut the lawn. I've got the fucking Bluetooth headphones thing going on. I've got beer and sunflower seeds. That's how I mow my lawn. I got 3 hours out in the yard, so I got to do something. So it's
you have a riding mower, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't, and I live on multiple hills.
Yeah, I know, but your yard is a lot smaller than mine.
True, and I'm glad. I wish I had no lawn. If I could just live on a cement block, I'd be happy. Fucking hate yard work.
No, just live in a condo on South Beach.
Yeah. I don't mind mowing my grass. Like I said, I could spend 3 hours listening to music, drinking beer, and eating sunflower seeds. I go through a bag of seeds, at least a 6-pack of beer, more usually, typically, and it's a good time.
Jacob Kreitzer says, "Hey, are you going to do a meetup in Tampa when you come here for WrestleMania?" We could, yeah.
I mean, yeah, theoretically, yes.
The show's gonna be still going. So the thing
unless we get bought out by Disney.
Yeah, for $150 billion. Disney wants to go away. $150 billion.
Don't know if they can afford that one.
And you pay the taxes.
That's right. In small, unsequential, unmarked bills.
Yeah, just give us cash. $150
I'll take cash.
And that'd be weird. All right, guys, it's time to split it up, and I'll say we'll go our own separate ways,
But we won't.
No, we'll go around Super Boys for we'll go around Super Boys for like a week, and then it'll be like, hey guys, what are you doing? What do you want to do?
I'm like, hey, let's go on a cruise for the channel.
Yeah, let's buy a cruise for the channel.
Yeah,
I would just send you guys. I'd be like, hey guys, I just bought us an Alaskan cruise, so I'll see you in Portland Friday.
God damn it, Kendo, get the Chinook over here now.
Oh, we will have a helicopter.
I think I'm gonna buy my neighborhood and just turn it into a landing pad so you can come over and just fly on in.
No, seriously, if we had that much fuck you money, I would seriously get a helicopter. It probably wouldn't be like a really super awesome helicopter because I'd be reasonable about it, because then that's more money to spend on shit that I don't need. And I would get myself a helicopter and a license, and I'd just fucking fly that shit around, hang out, be like, all right, I'm going home. And I'd write Thanos on the side of it.
But Jacob, yeah, we'll talk the closer we get next year. We'll meet. We'll figure something out. What it would probably be, since it wouldn't be a ton of people, would probably just like, hey, we'll meet up at a restaurant or something, and we'll all have some beers and some sandwiches and
Jimmy Hart's Bar and Tiki Deck.
Is that in Tampa?
I don't know, but if it is, that's where we're going.
That is where
they got beer in cans. It's right there on the water. Got beans and taters.
I heard that episode. ZRJro says, where were you while we were getting high?
I mean, I'm just slowly walking down the hall faster than a cannonball.
Thank God you get that.
It's an Oasis reference. Of course I get it.
And finally, Rhino4563 says, Jeff, are you going to do a meetup at WrestleMania at MetLife next week? Not at WrestleMania, because that's going to be a nightmare to get through. First off, what is it, 12 hours? Dion, actually, I heard WrestleMania starts after this podcast. So
I was told it's 6 days.
Wait, I thought WrestleMania started in December. What happened?
Well,
it's the road to WrestleMania and offing yourself.
Charlotte Flair ruined it.
My favorite part of WrestleMania last year was when Nick and I left.
Because you and me were like, last match is going to suck. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we left during the tag team match when the fucking child won the titles.
Yeah. Well, hey, well, you guys need to remember this time. Get food beforehand and make sure it's in the room, and then go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to realize WrestleMania is going to be till midnight. By the time our Uber picks us up and gets us back into the city, it's probably going to be 1 a.m. And then Dion has to get up and be at the airport by 6.
Just stay awake. Just stay awake.
Well, all I'm saying, if food is a problem, get it beforehand. Go buy some sandwiches, put them in the fridge, whatever.
I'm gonna
have stuff to eat afterwards.
I'm gonna eat at MetLife because Dion, I want to go to New York so bad. I just don't want to go to WrestleMania. I don't care about the event.
Yeah, but you gotta go for me because this once it's off our bucket list. Next time we can just like go see the next time it's at MetLife because they'll go back to fucking MetLife. We can go for the city and then play actual Mania by ear. But once it's off the list this year, we're good, buddy. We're good.
I've already seen WrestleMania at MetLife.
I haven't, and you gotta go with me.
Next year, I mean, I've already said it. I'm going to go to WrestleMania with you guys, but I'm not actually going to go to WrestleMania. I'm just going to go to Tampa. While you guys are that, I might just watch it on the network and just hang out.
All right, Loudy.
No, it's just got more to do with the fact that I just don't care that much. I just want to hang out.
That's true, though.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. If I go next year, I might join you in that, and
Yeah, I mean, the main reason why I drove to New Orleans without any sleep and pulled a 40-hour awake bender was not to go to WrestleMania. It was to hang out with you guys.
Oh, I love you too. Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
No, but to answer your question,
we got your pants.
Rhino, we'll tweet out something about maybe going to like meet at like, I don't know, some restaurant, or we're trying to come up with a plan. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're all flying in on the same day, and then we know where we're staying, and that's it. We have things we want to do, like we want to eat at Cat's Deli. We know that we want to get a big steak, go see a comedy show, and then go to the comic book stores and toy stores in the world of Nintendo. Yes. And Joel has requested we go to the Big Gay Ice Cream store. So
that sounds about appropriate for him.
Man, Joel, we love you, man, but we're going to support you. Whatever you want, you do you, bro.
Jimmy Hart's Bar and Tiki Deck is in Daytona.
And how far is that?
Far. I don't know.
Okay, Google. How far is Daytona Beach from Tampa, Florida?
Tampa is 139 miles away from Daytona Beach by car.
Doesn't sound like that's going to happen.
Probably not, because we're not going to be sober. Okay, so Rhino4563.
I don't know how much an Uber would cost.
You can figure that part out yourself. Just shoot us a message on social media. We'll have Nick be checking that out. He'll be hyper vigilant, and you can. He'll message me personally if anyone asks, and we'll try to figure out something to do. Like I said, I know there'll be something with Cecil, and that's Cecil doesn't really want other people around type of thing because he doesn't want to have to wear his mask. But we'll figure that out, and we'll get back with everybody. But if you're going to be in Chicago for Star Wars Celebration, Friday of that week, which is what, the 12th? That's going to be the crazy night. We're going to be there at Patty Mac's Pub and Grill. According to our friend Nicholas Glenn, it may not be big enough. I hope that's not the case. I do hope that's the case. I want 5,000 people to show up. That'd be fucking insane.
And all bring $1.
Yeah, bring $1. No, buy everybody in the line. Buy Dion one beer. Could you imagine if that many beers appeared, like, now drink them all? We would try. We would fail.
Dude, we'd give it our best. We would give it the old college try.
I think the four of us could easily put down over 100 beers.
Oh, dude, did you see the size of that fucking trash I threw away the other day?
Yeah,
it was a weekend of just in the place we were staying, which we didn't really spend that much time there, and there was at least 150 empty beers.
Yeah, Erica, we didn't party, but boom,
we are a party.
Yeah, this is a party podcast right now. Well, look, let's end the night on some good news from our friend Obi-Wan27883. He says Nerdrotic got his live streaming back, no strike.
Oh,
that is the perfect way to end this episode of World Class Bullshitters. Nerdrotic, you're a great dude. Can't wait to meet you at Star Wars Celebration. Glad that everything got worked out for you, man. Because I know that shit's scary, and it was just garbage what happened to you. It wasn't even like a fair thing. So, folks, make sure you guys check out Nerdrotic, both of his channels, and show Gary some love. I'm glad he's back. I'm going to watch his next live stream, which will probably be tomorrow afternoon. Hold on. Testify HD says, I was at the worst WrestleMania ever. WrestleMania 9. I still live in Las Vegas and think WrestleMania will be back here when the Raiders Stadium is finished. Sausage!
Yeah, we're hoping that happens too, so we can do WrestleMania and Vegas at the same time.
Yeah, I would love to go to Las Vegas for WrestleMania.
Listen, it's gonna happen. The stadium's supposed to be done in, was it Kendall 2021? Is when the year is supposed to open. So look for WrestleMania around that time, boys. I can't wait for Mania in fucking Vegas. Ooh,
what we're gonna do is we're gonna split it. We're gonna get a Caesar's Palace suite.
Oh,
like in The Hangover. We'll split it. It'll probably cost us, I don't know, a couple $100 a night each, but it'll be fucking Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas for WrestleMania. It's a once in a lifetime thing.
I'm down.
And all the shit that's legal out there. Oh my god.
Don't get me started. Do not get me started.
I want to get you started over on Patreon. Let's go over there and record after hours, guys.
Yeah.
So, folks, this has been episode 166 of World Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night, we take a dump on the world of pop culture. If you enjoyed this live stream podcast, please give us a thumbs up and share us all over social media. We'll be back on... Where are we going to be next week? Oh, yeah, we're going to be recorded next week, but we're going to have another podcast for you guys because at this time, Dion and I will be about 45 beers deep in New York City with Joel and Dan, and maybe we'll run into Rhino4563. Like I said, man, just shoot us messages to let us know where you'll be. If you're going to be at WrestleMania, we would not be opposed to, say hey and hang out before the show a little bit. But we didn't bring a car. We're flying in. We're taking an Uber, and then we got to get back to the apartment that evening. So it's going to be kind of a close shave in terms of our WrestleMania travel because literally I get back for a day, and then I have to go right back on the road to go to Chicago for Star Wars Celebration. So it's going to be kind of close, but we'll try to make something happen. Nick, plug your channel.
I have a channel called Real Independent Productions. Real with two E's because film pun, where I do a podcast with my friend Scotty, talk about independent horror movies. We just did one the other day about a movie called an anthology movie called Skeletons in the Closet. We also did a review for Us. If you're curious about that movie, go watch a review and figure it out if you want to watch it. Not if cool, whatever. But give us a like, give us a thumbs up, follow our channel, check out all our links. Horror's out.
I want to see the anthology movie you were talking about. Tell me more about it later, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
Nick, or you just said your stuff. Kendo, you don't have another channel. Dion, Honey Dick, blah 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 blah.
You get me. You get me. Yep.
Dion and I are going to start a channel. It's going to be called Thugged Out Gangsta Shit.
The whitest channel you know.
That's right.
All right, folks. So we will be back. God, I don't know. We'll be back in 2 weeks live. Okay, sorry. We'll be back. Star Wars Celebration is going to have a ton of live streams, so be prepared for all that fun, all that insanity. And as always, thank you to everybody, and be excellent to each other.
.com